Northwest Indiana is unique. It feels like a family. I'm proud to partner with VP for small business development, for supporting homeless shelters. There are many benefits, not only for job creation, but economic growth and development, their commitment to community.
Hear more from Monica and the Whiting community. bp.com/whiting.
Who is the IBEW? We're the people who bring the power to your home, the ones who make sure your phone calls and internet keep speeding along. We build things like schools and hospitals. We bring the biggest shows and sporting events to the world, keep America's railroads on the right track, help cities, states, and the federal government work for you. And we proudly build products made in the USA. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, the IBEW.
Wait! Let me help! Land of Frost! Premium meat! Delicious! And no byproducts!
Toss it in.
Et moi?
Okay.
Whee!
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
There's a shortage of roofers across the country. Here at Roofers Local 26, our signatory contractors are in need of a well-trained workforce, and it's our job to provide that workforce. We are looking for people that are self-motivated, people that are reliable, people that are willing to give a hard day's work. In return, they get a good paycheck with good benefits. This is not a job, this is a career. If you're willing to put the time and dedication in, we're willing to provide you the tools and training necessary for you to succeed in the roofing industry. We've been doing this for almost 100 years. We know how to get the job done.
These days, it's recommended that you keep your social circle small. Of course, as the original light beer, we've always recommended that. It's Miller time.
We don't go to the office, we build it. This is a truism with Ironworkers Local 395 and the Northwest Indiana Contractors Association. Our goal is to exceed our customers' expectations. We provide a skilled, OSHA-trained, drug-free workforce, as well as many other certifications from our 4-year training program. Every time you hire an ironworker from Local 395, you should feel confident that you are receiving highly trained, highly skilled, and drug-free journeymen and apprentices who take their job and your project seriously. For more information, contact us at 219-763-7900 or ironworkers395.com.
Crushing. See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost Premium Meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, bread. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium.
Welcome into another game here at Oil City Stadium between your Northwest Indiana Oilmen and the visiting Hammond Vikings. Seth Berquist giving you all the action for today's broadcast. Alongside me, of course, as always, is the real James Chalice. Welcome into the broadcast. And a third member has entered the chat. Our very own closing pitcher, Aman Khan, has joined us for today's broadcast. How you doing, Aman?
Doing good. How are you?
We're doing good. We're doing good. You got a good friend in Matthew Rutke up there on the bump today. How do you think his performance goes today?
I think he's going to have a very good performance. I think Rutke goes 5-6 innings strong like he has all year. Big fan of Rutke.
Rutke from Oberlin College. Strong numbers on him so far. 18 innings pitched, giving up 16 hits and 3 earned runs for an ERA of 1.5. The prop bet that we have opened up for today is over/under 5.5 strikeouts
for Rutke.
From Matthew Rutke. James Chalice and Aman Khan took the under. Myself, Rob Cassiano, and Joey Savalio took the over. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna put him on blast right here. Says, I think he's gonna have a pretty good game, but takes an under on his strikeouts. saying he does pitch for contact, which is true, but I dive a little bit more into that.
So reasoning on this one, I think Rutke goes 6 innings, but you also have to take into consideration that we do have like 3 guys that need to throw, right? So you've got 4 innings you have to cover there. So Rutke goes 5. Rutke goes 5 with no runs, but I think he just gets ground balls today. I think he has a very low pitch count, but
that also highly depends on if the Oilmen are able to put up like 10 runs early in the game, and it looks like we're only going to play 7. It's possible Matthew only sees 4 innings.
Why would we only play 7 today, Seth?
Because run rules.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying there was like
no,
a player disagreement.
No, absolutely not. Time of the first pitch is at 6:34 p.m., 84 degrees and completely clear skies, under a heat advisory in Lake County.
Yeah, our producer, Robbie, he got in my car, and it said 103 degrees out, so.
Bunt dribbling down the third base line. It looks like it's going to land fair. It rolls all the way foul. And good weight from Max Miller and Cole Hockman down there at the third base line. Defensive alignment for the Oilmen from left to right, Thomas, Upperman, and Hall. Third to first will be Hockman, Church, Holmes, and Groberski. Max Miller behind the dish. And I have not opened up the second prop bet to anybody else yet, but now would be a good time. Over under 14.5 total hits in this game.
Well, see, the original line that you had was 6.5, and then I told you that line was stupid.
I don't think it was 6.5, was it?
Or no, not 6, 9.5, excuse me.
9.5.
Still, that's in a high hit league.
Ball 2 outside.
But that's difficult.
14.5 is a hard line.
I'm going to take the over.
Okay. James Chalmers is taking the over. He has not missed a prop bet yet.
I'm 6 for 6.
I'm going to take the under on it. I've only missed 1, so I think I'm doing all right.
Yeah, the one that you missed was 20.5 or more hits from just the Oilmen. That was a very, idiotic
I'll have
line.
you know we were 3 hits away from hitting that line.
What about you, Amon?
For today, I'm taking the over. I think the Oilmen get 10-plus hits.
Okay.
So you think Bagby's not going to have that great of a game?
I don't know.
Bagby's a strong pitcher.
Either he's very on or very off, though. And that's the real question here is
he's also pretty
he's
offensive as well. Ground ball over to first. Looks like Holmes will be the one to pick it up. He'll bob a little bit. We'll see an E4 to start the game. Does not go in the book as a hit. Still haven't seen one yet.
I mean, that's just one of those little things that game just started. You still got to, find your groove in there, and that's going to be developing as time goes on. Holmes is going to regret that one, though.
And now we'll bring up James Denton after Velasquez's reach on an error to lead things off. James Denton is 3 for 3 so far on the year. This is his second game played for the Vikings.
Where does he go to school?
I couldn't tell you. I do not have that info. I only have our info. Finds a strike in the bottom of the zone there. I think I have Rutke's Arsenal. Nope, I lied. I don't have Rutke's Arsenal. It's the one pitcher that I forgot to write down.
Well, I'm pretty confident that he just threw that heater straight down the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one's outside. So you can mark down Rutke fastball. That's a given.
So we'll turn it to Rob Cassiano. 14.5 total hits on the game. What are you thinking? Rob's taking the under. 14.5 total hits. Joby Savalio. He's taken over.
I think there's going to be
Swing and a miss.
17
Count goes
hits in
even
this
to 2.
game. We're going with 17.
I'm taking the under.
Was he not on the Generals?
That's his brother.
Nick Mangano's
so
on the
Anthony Mangano, I'm pretty sure, is going to be a relief pitcher later in this game.
Yes.
His brother, Nick Mangano, is a shortstop on the Generals.
Yeah,
that one
good.
grounded over to Groberski, looking to go over to first. He's got to beat him in a foot race. He got him. Good play from Groberski as Velasquez makes it over to second, but that's exactly the reason Groberski is the reigning Northern League Player of the Week.
What's our player comp on Groberski? in the bigs. Feeling a Christian Walker type of comp.
Really? Yeah, I see it.
I don't really know anyone else that I could put inside that place. I'd say that's a pretty good comparison straight off the bat.
Pop straight up by Doug Loden. Looks like it might leave the field of play. Miller will not make the grab. It lands in the bleachers.
And it amazes me, ever seeing Matthew Ruckay out on a baseball field. Like, anytime you see him, like, he's like 6'7".
He's 6'7". I've got the exact numbers here. He's 6'7", and he's 260 pounds.
Like, play center. Play center. Be the white Shaquille O'Neal. Do something, but I mean, he's still able to be very successful on that mound. So I can't blame him for sticking with baseball.
He could swing the bat pretty well too. I mean, he's taken a couple swings for the Oilmen. Went 2 for 7 this year at the plate.
I would say for a pitcher that's not terrible, but in general that's not terrible.
Yeah, he's played first base for us a number of times. I think he does pretty well.
I could see him being a first baseman just because of the sheer size.
Swing and a miss. It's the first strikeout of the day from Matthew Rutkay. And now we'll bring up Coffee. Joe Coffey's .417 on the year.
He came right in and started hitting like a madman.
2 extra base hits out of the 10 he's had. Sees a strike in there. What's kind of the thought process going into this at-bat, Amon?
I'm the hitter?
I mean, well, if you're the pitcher.
I mean, he's got a mow too. I just think you rip a slider away and have him chase. This guy chases a lot, so I think you're ripping sliders.
So the pocket radar the other day was saying you were going 94.
Not to be like that. I do think it was harder than 94. But it'd be nice to have a radar on the actual scoreboard.
It would be nice, wouldn't it?
That would be pretty nice.
Count now 1-2. I think Rutkay had a similar idea.
Yeah, Coffee wanted that one, but great choice not to swing at it.
Good hold.
Moves to
Good hold.
Yeah. Great back control.
Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Rutkay gets 2 strikeouts in the first inning. They leave 1 stranded, and we'll go to the bottom of the first scoreless. The Oilmen looking to get bats fast and heavy when we come back on the Region Sports Network.
There's a shortage of roofers across the country. Here at Roofers Local 26, our signatory contractors are in need of a well-trained workforce, and it's our job to provide that workforce. We are looking for people that are self-motivated, people that are reliable, people that are willing to give a hard day's work. In return, they get a good paycheck with good benefits. This is not a job, this is a career. If you're willing to put the time and dedication in, we're willing to provide you the tools and training necessary for you to succeed in the roofing industry. We've been doing this for almost 100 years. We know how to get the job done.
When you're done watching your workdays go down the drain, get out and join us. Out here, we don't scrub, we screed. The only drying is cement, and it's okay if things get dirty. We are the Laborers International Union of North America, the best paid, best trained construction professionals in the state. We build Indiana, and we're ready for you to come build it with us.
You guys are crushing it. See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasted and bread. Cheese, 10 more, go.
I'm getting shredded.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Hitting so far.
Back here at Oil City Stadium. Seth Berquist, James Chalice, Amon Khan here in the box, giving you Oilmen versus Vikings. The top three in the Oilman order will be Nick Upperman, Kamari Thomas, and Ryan Groberski. Probably the best three you can look for out of the Oilman lineup. That's a hot starting three. But the pitcher on the mound is Noah Bagby. We talked a lot about him today on the Northern Nine podcast. He's currently pitching 16 innings so far with an ERA of 2.6. Currently has a record of 2-0 on the bump.
Yeah, he's a fairly decent pitcher. He's a good pitcher for his team. He's a nasty left-hander, which helps the Vikings so much, and they really need him today, as if they lose today, not only do they fall further inside that 3-hole, the Oilmen clinch that number 1 spot.
Today, if the Oilmen do win today, they do clinch first place in the Northern League. Nick Upperman finally getting the arm sleeve back out. I told him when he first showed up today we were worried about him on Sunday because we didn't see the arm sleeve. It was a little foreign. Upperman seems like a bit of a quiet guy. I feel like, Amon, you might be able to put your 2 cents in on just Upperman's personality type.
Upperman is quiet, but once you break that like barrier with him, he is definitely not quiet. No, he's a very funny guy. He's fun to be around. We share our lockers are next to each other, so always get a good talk with him. And he does what he does best.
Another quality at bat in the books, as he currently leads the league in quality at bats. A nice little ground ball up the middle. The leadoff gets on first for the Michigan State University baller Kamari Thomas.
Yeah, just a great hit by him, able to find that gap. And, I mean, now we'll see what can happen with Kamari Thomas, the left fielder.
Thomas 351 so far on the year. 4th in the league in quality at-bats.
If there was a sneaky most pop on the team award, I give it to Kamari Thomas. Seriously believe that, yes. Sneaky pop.
And he goes for a bunt. It's popped in the air, leaving the field, hits the net.
I've never seen a bunt do that. I thought that was going to go back and go foul. I've never seen a bunt go or not go foul, go over the foul net.
Yeah, he had a pop-up bunt. Doesn't happen too often. I've seen enough plays in my time where like a bunt is popped enough in the air to where the catcher's like just able to make a diving grab on it. But
you are in fact old.
Over the head of Thomas, Upperman takes off for second on the wild pitch. 2-1 count, or 1-2 count, excuse me.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Upperman, obviously you don't want to have that get past you no matter who's on base. But Upperman, I'm pretty sure he's top 5, if not the league leader in stolen bases.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in that number 1 spot. You know, there's not a way for me and you to know for sure the stolen base numbers. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he's at 19 stolen bases so far this year. And especially with him in scoring position. No outs here on the board. Kamari Thomas, he's got a pretty heavy slug. And 5th in the league in OBP. Takes that one down. Attempted stolen base for Upperman. He gets there. And that will be a BP stolen base for maximum speed and efficiency. Look to BP and Whiting, an energy company with a purpose. Full count with a runner on third. We've said this about a number of guys in the Northern League, but Upperman's just one of those guys where if he gets on base, it's essentially an automatic triple. As he rockets that one down the right line, grabbed by Corley, looks to flip to first, and he'll get there on a base hit. It's a 1-0 game.
Just a great drive down the first base line. And Bagby not able to make the grab. Drives in a run.
We go to the Northern League Player of the Week, Ryan Groberski.
Yeah, but you were saying about that Upperman is one of those players that, I mean, he gets on first, he gets on third.
Right.
I'd say, well, actually, both of these teams have one of those players. You have Upperman and Jalen House. Jalen House is one of those players that he gets on first, he gets a single, he's getting on third. doesn't look like he's playing today, though. It looks like Norwine is out in center field.
Sees ball one there. Count now 1-1. It's the double sliding mitt. He's got double oven mitts. That's how you know Thomas wants to run. He's got the double mitt.
He was a nightmare to play against in high school, without a doubt.
And that one is swung on and missed. And Groberski goes down on a strikeout. And we'll send it over to Cole Hockman, who we were talking a little bit before the broadcast, but he's just one of those guys that is probably one of the best players here in the Northern League, but he's just kind of forgotten about, you know. He's just one of those quiet superstars. So very, very moving ball. Hits the outside of the plate.
Yeah, Bagby has a lot of movement on his pitches, and he can make up for the speed on the pitches with that movement.
Thomas gets a stolen base, brought to you by BP. For maximum speed and efficiency, look to BP and Whiting, an energy company with a purpose.
I do feel like Hockman is the most underappreciated player in the league and on the team. Like,
Yeah.
if there was like a Northern League war, I feel like Hockman would be like...
Yeah. Hockman's been player of the week before.
He does everything well. Like, he can play all positions. He hits well. He runs well. Fields well. Very underappreciated, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, the other game he had to fill in, I'm fairly confident in that shortstop position. He was making plays exactly like a shortstop would. You know, one-footed throws and throwing him straight on the dot to first in time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he is a very, very great player. I don't know how good he'd be in the outfield, but you know him better than I do. But I know for a fact, off of what I've seen, he can play any position in the infield.
I don't doubt he could play. He's a very athletic. It was the same thing. Like him and Kamari, we were in the same high school league, so playing those two, I got a really good feel of both of them as players. And Hockman he can do it all. He's a very good player.
And he rips that one down the line. It's caught right into the glove of Corley. That will be the second out of the inning. Thomas holds at second. We'll go to Luis Termero in the DH spot today. I pretty much say it every time he's in the DH spot, but I get more excited when he's the DH than when he's also catching. For some reason, when he's the DH is when he's actually probably at his prime.
Yeah, it probably focuses on one thing. I mean, the job as a catcher is easily the hardest position in all of sports. I bet it's probably a lot easier just to focus on DH.
So runner in scoring position and 2 outs.
Nice take.
Ball. I'm having a hard time reading this umpire zone so far. I can't really tell what shape it's in.
Yeah, the strikeout to end the top of the first, I don't think we should touch a little bit on that. What did you feel about that strikeout call?
I thought the second strikeout was fine. I was questionable on the first one. So that one's popped in the air. Foul territory will get out of play.
Is it easy to like call pitches from here? Like if it's a changeup, fastball?
It's not that hard. You know,
Really?
it's not that bad. Yeah. Take a step off the mound. He gets one. I mean, I could see sliders like pretty easily from here. It also helps if I know the arsenal, so I could just like recognize what pitches are coming. That one goes high. That looked like a run-of-the-mill curveball to me.
Who has the best pitch you've seen in the entire league? It could
Oh,
be a Juan Polo
man.
fastball. It could be whoever curveball.
It's a good question. I mean, it's either going to be fouled off. Thomas takes a trot of shame. It's either going to be an Oilman or a Miracle player. Like, I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, Juan Polo has really good speed.
I think a Noah Chapo curveball is in the
it's
running.
nasty.
It's very
It's disgusting.
I was going to say,
I mean, he also
it
he
has
has
to be something from Chapo.
He has a huge arsenal.
Yeah, he throws like 5 pitches at you.
Tomero's going to walk on down. Puts 2 on with 2 out. Yeah, Champo uses both fastballs. He's got 2-seam and 4-seam. He's got the curve, changeup, and a slider.
Yeah, he has a lot to throw.
He's got the whole kitchen sink.
I'm also pretty sure that Bagby throws a slider. And Bagby, I'm pretty sure it's a slider, but all I know is it is absolutely disgusting.
I'm pretty sure we've seen it a couple times here.
It is absolutely disgusting. It has to be in some of my top pitches. However, one of the top pitches has to go to Chapo. He has great speed and great movement on every single pitch.
And
that looked like a slider right there.
Yeah, that one looked pretty heavily like a slider. And Kevin Hall
disagreeing with that one.
Not happy with the call. I do think this umpire might be calling him a tad high, but nothing like that.
Looked like it got him, no?
Yeah, that one looked like it clipped the elbow. Am I crazy?
See a little hit right there.
He's not wearing a pad, is he? I don't see an elbow guard.
Oh.
Dribbles that one foul on the left side.
Pretty good addition. Pretty late in the year, him, right?
It's been great having him around.
It's been a very nice addition.
You know, when you've got powerhouses like Upperman and Thomas already out there in the outfield, throwing a guy like Hall in there it just makes our outfield all the better.
And you still have Hartz too.
Yeah, Hartz also does a great job in right field.
Hartz is also one of those guys who I feel like is very undervalued.
Yeah. Because, I mean, maybe his batting average isn't the highest in the league, but the dude's fielding percentage is incredible. Dude rarely ever hits an error.
Looks like that one missed.
That one looked like the exact same pitch to me that got called a strike before.
Yeah. Big
I realize I'm calling this from like 40 feet away from the plate.
Yeah, and high.
Yeah.
That's why I say it seems like they have a better view from down there.
There we go.
Ripped into right field. It's going to score 1. Termero's rounding third will hold up. It's an RBI double. An overthrow sends Termero home. He's digging deep, and he'll slide into home safe. It's a 3-0 ball game. So there's an error in there somewhere.
Just horrible defense right there.
Okay, so he got a double. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie. That was rough defense.
That was bad.
So he got a double out of that. And then Termero's going to get home on a fielding error by Denton. Okay, that's
the problem.
There is an E9 after the play.
The problem with that play was that right fielder. I don't think that it would have been a bad play if that throw was online because it would have held.
That would have been a great throw. Yeah, that would have helped Termero.
Second and third, but that throw was just way too offline.
I think the throw was bad, but the pitcher not backing up was the worst. Like, that's just, like, you have to back up. And that was, like, lazy, I felt like, that one.
Drew Church coming up to the dish, Eastern Illinois University. So he fouls that one off.
Seth, who do you say the most, like, electric, Javi Baez, Tatis type of player is in the league? Position players.
Okay, it has to be a position player because Jackson Montgomery's default.
Yes. He is so fun to watch.
He's we stand up here in the box and do a little shoulder shuffle.
I do too in the bullpen. He's awesome. He's also probably one of the best dudes you'll ever meet.
Oh my gosh, we had him up here on the broadcast a couple days ago. Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
Runner goes. It's drilled deep into left center field. Norwine makes the grab and retires the side. The Oilmen put 3 up on the board and currently have a lead. We'll go to the top of the second in a 3-0 ball game right after this break on the Region Sports Network.
Who is the IBEW? We're the people who bring the power to your home. the ones who make sure your phone calls and internet keep speeding along. We build things like schools and hospitals. We bring the biggest shows and sporting events to the world, keep America's railroads on the right track, help cities, states, and the federal government work for you. And we proudly build products made in the USA. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, the IBEW.
Northwest Indiana is unique. It feels like a family. I'm proud to partner with VP for small business development, for supporting homeless shelters. There are many benefits, not only for job creation, but economic growth and development, their commitment to community.
Hear more from Monica and the Whiting community at bp.com/whiting.
Back here at Oil City Stadium for the top of the second inning. Get ready for a night of community, culture, and great baseball. The Oilmen are hosting Polish Heritage Night tomorrow, bringing the rich traditions, vibrant music, and delicious flavors of Poland. Bring your family and friends to Polish Heritage Night here at Oil City Stadium. Amon, you were asking me earlier who my Javi Baez on the team is. Right now, my front runner is Nate Brumfield. Yeah. Oh, man, I have the wrong mic turned down. Yeah. Yeah, really. I think he's like the most energetic position player. You guys are incredibly chill, which isn't necessarily a bad thing for Nate Brumfield. Okay. That's understandable. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. But it's really like there's not really like a standout Javi Baez-esque player out there. Greg Baranowski, a player who I've called for before, coming up to the dish.
Who do you think the Oilman rival has been this year? Do we have a rival?
Hammond Vikings.
Well, I was going to say if you have a rival, it might be Elkhart.
Really?
I'm saying Hammond, solely off the fact of I'm pretty sure these two teams have played each other the most in the league.
We have definitely played Hammond the most of any other team.
And Hammond, I'm fairly confident, has more wins against you than any other team.
Well, Elkhart's taken 2 of our losses. How many losses do we have?
I'm pretty sure you guys have 5.
We're 19-6.
So then that would have meant that you had to have lost 3 games to them because you guys lost 1 game to the Generals. So you must have lost 3 to the Vikings.
Does the forfeit count?
Yes, the forfeit counts. Okay, so we lost to the Vikings.
3 times.
Lost to the Vikings again. Lost to the Miracle.
So that's 2 Vikings, 1 Miracle.
It's a nice pitch. Wow.
Oh. Wow. Lost to the Miracle again.
So 2 and 2. Then you lost to the Miracle again. So it would be a 3-2, losing to the Miracle.
Was that 0-2 to start?
I think it was. But Barnowski's going to take a walk there. Yeah, you got 2 fouls off the rip.
The umpire, I mean,
this is abnormal.
That was a very tough break.
You know, in the first half of the season, I was pretty used to having a wide Northern League strike zone. You know.
Yeah.
And I think since the beginning of July, it's been a weird adjusting period. And we found some umpires here who really like to keep a nice and tight strike zone. Now we go to Conniff.
Do you guys see the back and forth on the field, if players are?
Wow, that one drilled out into left. It'll one-hop Thomas. A single puts 2 on with no out.
If there's trash talk, are you guys able to kind of pick that up?
100,000.
Oh, really?
We can definitely tell that things are going on. We don't know any context of it unless it's literally happening right in front of the Oilman dugout because that's where our stadium mic is. So, we heard a good chunk of the Anthony Mangano chatter when he dropped the foul ball out here in front of the Oilman dugout.
Anthony, who's that?
That was the pitcher who came all the way off the mound and dropped the foul ball right in front of our dugout.
Today?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's here today.
Oh yeah,
he's up on. You remember the guy that you said isn't he on the Generals?
Yeah,
That's
his
his
brother.
brother is the shortstop for the Generals.
Well, I feel like the Oilmen have had some back and forth with both of the brothers now.
Really?
I don't remember Nick's. I lied. I remember Nick now.
What's the entire Knicks situation?
It wasn't even like really.
anything.
It wasn't very much, but I feel like the Oilmen usually get into it with everybody, which makes us us. But
I feel like Hammond has a handful of people though that really aren't afraid to fluff up some feathers.
The Generals have a couple of those guys, too.
Yeah, I mean, every
I'd
team
say
has
Nick
them.
is one of those guys that's not afraid to fluff up feathers.
He's not, and he's very good, too. That's his thing.
But I think he's not going to go out of his way to be rude to people.
No, I don't think so either. He's a very good baseball player. I do think that's what makes this league the most fun is the trash talk.
You think so?
100%. Especially when you're, like, closing late game, like, you feed off of that adrenaline. It's all, like, I'll be warming up, and someone's like, yo, like, so-and-so said this to me. I'm like, all right.
all right, this guy's
it's fun.
And that'll be chopped foul on the left. Count stays 1-2 to Thomas Corley.
It also just keeps the games like super engaging. Like you always have to watch instead of like just kind of like a boring type of vibe.
Corley's batting .333 on the year with 5 doubles.
Yeah, no, I'm down for trash talk whenever. I play a lot of basketball, so trash talk's a huge part of the game.
Yeah, trash talk in basketball is pretty common. That one's ripped out into center. Upperman looking over his shoulder will make the grab and hold the runners at first and second.
It's a nice shoot to third right there.
It's cut off man at time. The only way that, Baranowski could probably have gotten to third is if he was standing on that bag ready to take off right when it hit his glove.
Yeah, and even then, I know Baranowski's a pretty good power hitter, but in my opinion, he just doesn't have the speed to get there. But we'll go over to the 8-hole. Mike Roberson squatting down behind the dish today. I don't know if I've asked you this before, Amon, but is there a catcher that you really vibe with when you're up on the mound that you just have that chemistry with them?
Well, actually, the catcher who I've gotten along with the most is the one hitting right now.
Really?
This has been my summer ball catcher since I've been 13.
Really?
But
dribbled over to Holmes. He'll go for one. They'll go for
got
two.
Him.
They got him. Midwest Orthopedics double play. To be your best, see the best. It ends the second inning. They'll strand one, and it's still a 3-0 ball game when we come back for more Oilman baseball on the Region Sports Network.
We don't go to the office, we build it. This is a truism with Ironworkers Local 395 and the Northwest Indiana Contractors Association. Our goal is to exceed our customers' expectations. We provide a skilled, OSHA-trained, drug-free workforce, as well as many other certifications from our 4-year training program. Every time you hire an ironworker from Local 395, you should feel confident that you are receiving highly trained, highly skilled, and drug-free journeymen and apprentices who take their job and your project seriously. For more information, contact us at 219-763-7900 or ironworkers395.com.
No one ever called it the great indoors. Get out and join us. Our hands are the tools. The outdoors is our office, and our climate control is the climate. We are the Laborers International Union of North America, the best paid, best trained construction professionals in the state. We build Indiana, and we're ready for you to come build.
Noah Bagby back on the bump for the Hammond Vikings. 35 pitches in his first inning of work for 3 hits and 3 runs. Unfortunately, there was a Vikings error out there, which kind of slowed things down a little bit. Seth Berquist, James Chalice, and Amon Khan giving you Oilman baseball. I'm coming back to my question to Amon Khan here. Who's kind of the catcher that you most vibe with when you're out there on the bump?
Honestly, I don't think there is an answer. I think all of our catchers do something different that makes them stand out to the other one. I feel like they're all really fun to throw to because each of them kind of brings a different presence.
Yeah, I always say that Nate Brumfield is probably the most fundamentally sound in the position. Max is always really good at getting in the dirt and blocking those potential wild pitches. And Termero, I always say, just presents himself like a catcher. You look at him and you're like, that's my guy behind the dish right there.
Termero's setup is very fun because he's nice and wide.
Yeah.
So you just know you have a bigger zone than what you think.
We'll go to Derek Holmes, somewhat of a newcomer here for this Oilman team. Mercyhurst University.
I honestly think, crazy take, I do think if Brumfield decided he wanted to pitch, he would throw hard.
Yeah.
Brumfield he pitched very, very well in his last outing.
It was a great outing. He took the win on the bump. That one grounded over to third. Fires not in time. It's a nice little infield single for Derek Holmes, and it keeps it running. Yeah, Nate Brumfield's outing last time, taking the win on the bump. It was electric. I loved watching it.
That was our best. That game he was the best pitcher of both teams.
Yeah, I mean, it was just exciting to watch him. I always wanted more.
Yeah. And for his first time, he was in there firing strikes too. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And he throws hard. Nate throws hard.
I think it had something to do with just the weird atmosphere of the game. We're throwing things out there that just absolutely don't belong. Nate's just we're having fun out here. I'm just going to whip this thing, and we're just going to see what happens.
I think when he's mentally calm and loose and confident, he is so good.
Max Miller now on a 2-1 count. Playing out of Joliet JUCO. Runner goes. It's popped up. It's in foul territory. Will leave the field of play. Derek Holmes will take a trot of shame. Back onto first.
I like these. I like the nicknames. I don't mean to look at the sheet. I do like.
No, you're all good.
Max Force for Miller.
Yep,
it's a new one.
I
like Mystery Man.
I've been calling Jackson the Mystery Man because I was like, who is this guy? Because before he came up here and I got to have a real conversation with him, I was always just like, who is this guy? Max finds a gap on the left field, beats the shift. Holmes will hold up at second.
Very good piece of hitting by Miller.
And another RBI, or not an RBI single, but another single will put two on base to go back to the top of the order, and Nick Upperman, who already put a single right up the middle.
Well, sneaky pop Miller, too.
That's not even a sneaky pop.
You don't think so?
No.
I don't know. I feel like this year
he is him. He is him. Everybody knows that Upperman is just completely dangerous.
I was talking Miller.
Oh, Miller. Yeah.
Upperman showed his. I think Miller's got a lot of juice.
I don't think you can say anyone's a secret pop that's a leadoff.
I guess that's fair. Ball in the dirt will advance runners. Do I call it a wild pitch or a pass ball?
I mean, ask the pitcher.
You're a pitcher. Is that a wild pitch?
That was a wild pitch.
That's a wild pitch.
Was that a spiked fastball?
It was more of a spike to
it was
curve
spiked
or slider.
Yeah. It was spiked.
Something spiked.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what the pitch was. If it's spiked, it's.
And if it was pulled too, that's a little tough.
Fouls that one back. That was the one to make contact with. If he would have got some solid contact on it.
You kind of do have a lot of arms that need to go today when you look at it. Burdack's here, Gans, Montgomery.
Gans needs a good recovery outing after his last trip out there in Elkhart. I'm sure that's messed with his mentality ever since.
I think he did get thrown a pretty crap card. I mean, he got there with 20 minutes before first pitch.
And to go start against a very good Elkhart hitting team on their field, it's an unfortunate situation to put him in.
Yeah, that was a little tough draw. But his other outings, he's done really well.
Yeah, I mean, other than you take that game out of the picture, he's a very strong pitcher.
He's a very good, like, middle relief guy to go out there, go get you 3 quick outs. I think another very underrated reliever is Buchholz.
Buchholz is nice.
Yeah, Aaron Buchholz, we don't see him for, like, very many innings at a time, so it's always hard for me to gauge, like, how strong he actually is. Because I'm like, oh, he's pitching, like, 1 inning a game, but the inning is always, like, super strong. Yeah,
super
like,
quick.
It's like I almost never remember his outings because they just happen.
Yeah.
Fastball up and away, fills it up.
Nice take.
2 in scoring position and no outs, and with runners in scoring position, this Oilman team just takes the cake.
If you want to hear more about those stats, tune into the Northern 9 podcast on Tuesdays.
That one fouled off. We'll do it again. Runners in scoring position. Nick Upperman is batting .500.
How many ABs?
That was a good question. I don't even know if there's a stat for that, but
I don't believe there is one.
Yeah.
Still, batting .500 with runners in scoring position
It's ridiculous.
is... Yeah.
He is the MVP of the league.
You think so?
Yes.
Him or Luis? Seriously, him or Luis? It's one of the 4 together.
Luis is the league lead in RBI. Upperman leads in quality at-bats and batting average.
I think what makes Luis's is even more is that he's a catcher, which is the hardest position too.
I think Upperman is just solely off the fact of...
Oh, wow.
Heads up. Pass ball advances the runner. That's...
what even just happened?
A blocked ball left the field of play.
Huh.
What do you even call that? How does that go in the stat book?
A ground rule double?
I mean, it's not, though. We'll just call it a wild pitch and call it a day. How about that?
That would have been absolutely amazing. It going inside the press box, I have my glove on. Would have reached out the window and...
I mean, it was coming right at me. I was so nervous for a second.
I would do the "you ladies all right" grab right in front of your face.
Oh, yeah. But we're going to get a mound visit here from head coach Dre Gilmore. Noah Bagby has thrown 16 pitches this inning without recording an out. Now a 4-0 ball game. He's given up 1 this inning. 51 pitches across his 3 outs of work so far.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Seth, but that 1 hit has came off of that 1 run has came off of no hits.
There's 2 singles.
Okay, I don't know why I was thinking at the start of this inning it was a 5.
No, we're at a total of 6 hits so far on the day.
The line was 14.5.
Yeah, the running line was 14.5. Kamari Thomas takes a ball high and in. 1 for 1 on the day. Same pitch. Makes it 3-0.
This is what I'm talking about, that if Bagby gets going, he's fantastic. If he can't get going, then it's not great for any team. Or
right.
if he can't get going, it's not great for any team. If he can't get going, every team can hit off of him absolutely tremendously.
Ball 4 inside, loads the bases up again in a 4-0 ball game with no outs. That was a good take.
It's a very interesting zone today.
Yeah.
You know what I think they called it? I think they called it when it was a block and it went over. I don't know if they called it a catcher's balk.
It's not a balk.
But they gave it the same ruling.
I mean, it's an automatic rule, though, that if a ball leaves the field of play while it's technically in play, all runners advance.
Yes. No matter where it is.
Right. So it doesn't really matter what you call it. It was a wild pitch anyway, so the runners advanced. Ryan Groberski back up. Unsuccessful in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss. It's 2-1. Of the 4 runs the Oilmen have scored, only 2 batters have an RBI. Thomas and Hall both have 1 RBI. Popped straight up, foul territory, out of play.
Well, and for Thomas, it wasn't that difficult to get that RBI because you have Upperman, who got a single and then ended up going all the way over to third.
Kept going.
So with 0 outs on the board, all you had to do was have that ball find
all you had
any
to do,
sort of gap.
All you had to do was the ball had to leave.
As long as it doesn't get caught in the infield or go straight to third base, it's a scoring run.
Line drive into right field, scores 1. Upperman digging for home. Play at the plate is an overthrow. He makes it there. Groberski advances to second on an overthrow. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Yeah, I mean, the throw just a little bit off there. And
do you give an error to Denton, though?
Yes.
E9 on the last play.
Because if Denton would have had that throw better online, I think that could have been a tag out at home. It could have been a way closer situation, but when that ball's overthrown, a run is scored.
Time called from Dre Gilmore. We'll have another mound visit, and it looks like we'll get a new pitcher here. We'll take a quick break here on the Region Sports Network. When we come back, we'll give you a quick rundown of Bagby's performance and all the updates on the brand new pitcher on the mound right after this break.
Northwest Indiana is unique. It feels like a family. I'm proud to partner with VP for small business development, for supporting homeless shelters. There are many benefits, not only for job creation, but economic growth and development, their commitment to community.
Hear more from Monica and the Whiting community at bp.com/whiting.
Who is the IBEW? We're the people who bring the power to your home, the ones who make sure your phone calls and internet keep speeding along. We build things like schools and hospitals. We bring the biggest shows and sporting events to the world, keep America's railroads on the right track, help cities, states, and the federal government work for you. And we proudly build products made in the USA. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, the IBEW.
Wait! Let me help! Land of Frost! Premium meat! Delicious! And no byproducts!
Toss it in.
Et moi?
Okay.
Whee!
Make a smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
There's a shortage of roofers across the country. Here at Roofers Local 26, our signatory contractors are in need of a well-trained workforce, and it's our job to provide that workforce. We are looking for people that are self-motivated, people that are reliable, people that are willing to give a hard day's work. In return, they get a good paycheck with good benefits. This is not a job, this is a career. If you're willing to put the time and dedication in, we're willing to provide you the tools and training necessary for you to succeed in the roofing industry. We've been doing this for almost 100 years. We know how to get the job done.
These days, it's recommended that you keep your social circle small.
Back here at Oil City Stadium, Alex Grass has taken over on the bump for the Hammond Vikings through 9 innings of work. He's given up 2 earned runs for an ERA of 1.556. 7 hits across 9 innings. You know, something might... he might be a little dangerous now. It might be a little more difficult to get some hits off here. Cole Hockman's going to take the first plate appearance against him. He takes strike 1.
Do we have a favorite walk-up from you guys?
Oh, I like Aiden Nohava's.
The Dirty Calf
Yeah.
one? That's a nice one.
I like that one a lot.
I like him and I think Kevin share the same walk-up now. I think they both have the same one.
That one popped
I'm not
up.
familiar with everybody's walk-up straight off the top of my head, so can you shout out a couple now?
Hobbs done his Imperial March. Church
What is Drew Church's?
Was that Rihanna?
Yeah, somebody should be Natasha Benningfield.
Yeah, S&M by Rihanna is Drew Church. That's a good song.
I don't know. Whose is your favorite? Yes.
Mine? Mine is the Bulls, like Michael Jordan.
Yeah, because that's his walk-up. That's a good one.
But that's not my favorite. I like Jackson's. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I think it fits.
Bad by Michael
I think
Jackson?
it fits because
he's been a Michael Jackson fan since like birth.
Both from
Yeah,
Gary,
both from
dance like
Then
continuously.
I would say that's a good walk-up song.
Jackson's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I like his a lot. I think Cole's got a nice one. He's got like a little house music type of vibe with it.
Yeah, it's nice. The pitchers get a little bit of special treatment since your guys' walk-ups are a little bit longer. Hockman takes a walk, but another wild pitch sends Thomas home.
I'm feeling we get out of here early today.
You know, I'm also thinking that.
That would be pretty nice.
I've been working since 9:30 in the morning, so
have I.
really hope that.
No.
You got there around 10:30. I was in the office.
I
at
had to
9:30.
leave my my house at 9:30 though. You had to leave your house at like 8.
Yeah, something like that.
That would be absolutely horrendous.
I had to
do
very
that. I was talking about cryptocurrency and stocks before I left my house.
Luis Termero back up, got a free base his first time up. Takes a ball outside, and Cole Hockman's in a rundown. He goes to second. They'll try and make a play at third. He's not there. Cole Hockman and Ryan Groberski successfully playing mind games.
And the question is, what are you doing there?
Taking a BP stolen base for maximum speed and efficiency. Look to BP and Whiting, an energy company with a purpose.
But what are you doing right there? Because just keep him in the rundown.
Just
keep him in the rundown.
If you keep him in the rundown, Groberski scores.
Well, then you throw to the plate.
And that's a grounder over to second. They'll get the out, but another run scores.
And either way, Groberski's scoring after that last play.
The RBI ground out makes it 8-0. And there is now a runner on third with one out for Kevin Hall, who already has a hit.
Never mind. I like Kevin Hall's walk-up song the best.
You like Kevin?
Yes, I like Kevin Hall's walk-up song. I think it's a hype-up walk-up song. It's not a stereotypical walk-up song, but it fits as one.
Yeah. James? What would your walk-up song be?
Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield.
That's fair.
It's my hype song right there.
I have two different
Either that or Neon Moon or 2 Dozen Roses. One of those songs.
Ground ball called foul. It was a close one. If I was a pitcher and I got the privilege of the extended 2-minute walk-up song, give me Hail to the King by Avenged Sevenfold. I think if I'm hitting, give me Feeling Good by Michael Bublé.
That's a nice. I'd probably go with like My Way by Frank Sinatra or something along that jazzy line.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
I also feel like
you still need like the energy one though. So like
yeah,
that's why I went with Feeling Good. Is because there's still a lot of energy in there. Fouled off. For a second, I thought he just swung and missed it, and Hockman was on the way home. If you were a hitter, would your walk up be different, Amon?
Yeah, I think you need something short and quick.
you need something.
Mine like builds in a little too long.
Like we get 10-second walk up songs when you're a hitter. So
I don't even know what I would pick. Probably some Bob Marley. I feel like is always a vibe.
Yeah, because I keep forgetting you're the Bob Marley guy.
I feel like a nice calm little Jamaican, some reggae would be pretty cool.
I feel that. 2-2 is in the dirt. Catcher loses it. Hockman smartly decides to hold off.
It's been a long day for the catcher.
These pitchers are spiking these balls.
We've seen that this game and the last game. The last game, Elkhart had Scanlon on the mound for the Oilmen, and he just wasn't having a great game.
Yeah, he gave up like 7 earned.
So, and I feel like that's just the environment around here.
How do you game changer that? Do you have to make Scanlon on the other team?
I had to create a brand new player, so there were 2
brand new Scanlon?
Yeah, there's technically 2 Scanlons in the Northern League now.
And 2 Millers.
Yep. And Nigros.
Yeah, because Nigro was playing for them.
The ground out scores a run, so the bases are completely empty, but it's a 9-0 ball game here in the bottom of the second. We go back to Drew Church, who's 0 for 1.
We were talking about how can you...
This is it.
How can you clear your bases
so you don't leave people on and still score your runs.
Right, because left on base is the Oilmen are have the most left on base
by 100
by miles.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
So you're the most RBI, most runs scored though.
Yes,
yeah, we do
by far.
Okay. We're the only positive run differential in the Northern League.
No way.
Yeah. Griffith has the second highest run differential at -42.
Wow. Wow.
So, left on base, I talked to Mike Caston about it a little bit, and he was just you don't really think about things that you need to look for when you're constantly winning by 10. But, I mean, yeah, that left on base thing is a hurting number. But also, I was trying to explain this on the podcast. You have to get yourself on base to get somebody home.
Unless you hit a dinger.
And unless you're hitting a home run, which isn't common in this league.
Who leads the league in bombs?
Nick Upperman.
Really?
Yeah.
With 3.
With 3.
2 is Nicholas Mangano from the Generals with 2.
And
tied with Kamari Thomas.
And tied with Aiden Nohava. Church grounds that one over to third, might end the inning. Conniff throws in time and retires this side. We will be back with Orlando Frost third inning. It's a 9-0 ball game when we come back right here on the Region Sports Network.
These days, it's recommended that you keep your social circle small. Of course, as the original light beer, we've always recommended that. It's Miller time.
There's a shortage of roofers across the country. Here at Roofers Local 26, our signatory contractors are in need of a well-trained workforce, and it's our job to provide that workforce. We are looking for people that are self-motivated, people that are reliable, people that are willing to give a hard day's work. In return, they get a good paycheck with good benefits. This is not a job, this is a career. If you're willing to put the time and dedication in, we're willing to provide you the tools and training necessary for you to succeed in the roofing industry. We've been doing this for almost 100 years. We know how to get the job done.
Welcome back to Oil City Stadium. It's the top of the third inning, and you do need how many things to make a sandwich, James?
3.
2 of them are bread.
One of them should be Land of Frost lunch meat.
Wholesome and affordable, their premium slice meats mix perfectly with fresh ingredients. What's the last line?
Pick some up at your local grocery store today.
Come on, man.
I didn't think you were going to pass it to me right there.
Yep, I had to pass it again.
Hey, passing it back and forth like we're playing catch outside. And
Matt Rutke out on the bump.
People would do that with me. Looking at our producer, Robbie Cassiano.
Matthew Rutke, 32 pitches in his first 2 innings of work. Why are you taking the headset off? Where are you going? James is walking off. He's disappeared. He's gone.
I'm back. I was just taking the glove off that I had on my hand. I had to set it all the way back there. Oh, well, Robbie wants it.
Zach Norwine's going to come up to the plate. His first appearance. He's batting in the 9-hole. Center fielder for today. Aman Khan has officially left us to go join his friends down in the pen.
Very sad.
He's a fun guy to talk to.
Oh, definitely. I actually did not know that he was a Marley head.
Bunt right back up to Rutke. He'll throw over to first, and they get the first out of the side. I keep forgetting that I can put in bunts.
Yeah.
Into
well,
the game changer.
Like I discovered earlier, you can select technically for a bunt in the park home run.
You can. You can. When we were doing our training, there is such a way where you can put in the scorebook that a bunt led to an inside the park home run.
Yeah. You can actually have a bunt grand slam. Well, I don't know. Would it technically be a grand slam if it was in the park?
I think technically, yeah. The only difference between a home run and a grand slam is how many people are on base.
Talking about grand slams is making me hungry for Denny's.
Dude.
I can't wait. There's a
give
Denny's.
Give me that grand slam, witch dog, when it's in between 2 pieces of bread.
See, I like the lumberjack slam, personally. There's one right next to us at Indiana State. So
yeah, there is. That's true.
I can't wait to go back
Pretty
there.
good.
Rose, the nighttime waitress. Oh my goodness, she is.
I cannot believe
she's
you're on a
doll.
first name basis with your Denny's waitress.
Oh yeah, I remember one time when she had to chase somebody out there because they, were not making the wisest choice of words and everything inside there, talking very wrong, and she just threw them out. She actually sprayed water at them and threw them out.
Arnaldo Velasquez takes ball 2 outside. Oilmen are 1 run away from putting the run rule in effect here. We're only in the top of the 3rd. So we've got still plenty of ball time.
I mean, these lines looking great as of right now. We're now at the top of the 3rd, and the lines aren't too out of the picture, but they're still not at that mark.
I mean, Rutke's at 2 strikeouts. The line currently is 5.5. So anybody that took the under, which is you and Amon, are in good shape. And Velasquez drills that one into left field. Kamari Thomas makes the grab. And that's the second out.
But the hits is where it actually gets in there because we're still under halfway.
We are. We're at 7 hits. The line is at 14.5.
Seth, I'm going to have to cut you off. I did not know the nachos look that good here.
Yeah, the nachos are pretty solid.
The nacho, have you had them before?
Yeah, I have.
How solid are they?
They're
here?
pretty solid.
See, I'm going
it's
to
good cheese.
I'm going to a Cubs
it is
game.
Good cheese.
I'm going to a Cubs game tomorrow, and if you've been to Wrigley, I know that you have. If you
we were talking about this last time.
Yeah, those people at home. If you have not had the nachos at Wrigley, they're expensive, but oh my goodness, are they delicious?
They are worth it.
Now with the helmet, I don't think so, but they're great nachos.
Ball 1, it's a 1-1 count now to James Denton, the 2-hole hitter, 0 for 1. Could really go for a good old-fashioned Oil City Stadium hot dog right now. That one grounded over to Holmes. Nice little easy play, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Matt Rutke. They're all in the field, no strikeouts. The betting line continues, and we'll go to the bottom of the Lando Frost 3rd right after this break here on the Region Sports Network.
Wait! Let me help! Lando Frost! Premium meat! Delicious! And no byproducts!
Toss it in.
Et moi?
Okay. Make a smart choice. Lando Frost Premium Meat.
There's a shortage of roofers across the country. Here at Roofers Local 26, our signatory contractors are in need of a well-trained workforce, and it's our job to provide that workforce. We are looking for people that are self-motivated, people that are reliable, people that are willing to give a hard day's work. In return, they get a good paycheck with good benefits. This is not a job, this is a career. If you're willing to put the time and dedication in, we're willing to provide you the tools and training necessary for you to succeed in the roofing industry. We've been doing this for almost 100 years. We know how to get the job done.
When you're done watching your workdays go down the drain, get out and join us. Out here, we don't scrub, we screed. The only drying is cement, and it's okay if things get dirty. We are the Laborers International Union of North America, the best paid, best trained construction professionals in the state. We build Indiana, and we're ready for you to come build it with us.
Back out here in Whiting, bottom of the Lando Frost 3rd. We still get Alex Krass out there on the mound. Didn't get to talk about it before we went to commercial break, but Matt Rutke just threw a 9-pitch inning.
Yeah,
I mean, solid.
Great, but didn't get any of those strikeouts.
Yeah, none of those strikeouts. It happens. 5.5 was a good line.
I mean, still with the way that he's performing, he's having a very good game, only allowing 1 hit so far. So if he can continue on with how he's playing, it doesn't matter if he gets strikeouts or not. It's still going to be a phenomenal game.
Coming to Derek Holmes, who already has a hit today. As he fouls off the first one. And that's driven deep out into left center field. It's way over the head. It's way back. One hops the wall. Krass Giving up is a nice little double. Brought to you by Midwest Orthopedics. To be your best, see the best. That's a way to lead off an inning, huh?
I thought that was gone. I mean, it was straight back, straight off that bat, and nobody could corral it in enough time as it was way back there, bounced off the wall, and actually didn't even bounce off the wall, just got planted straight down and led for a nice little double right there.
Ball one from Max Miller. Derek Holmes going 2 for 2 on the day. And we are at 8 hits on this game in total, 7 of them from the Oilmen. 1-1. Holmes playing mind games out there at second. Here's the pitch. It's inside on the corner. Strike 2.
I noticed on the little piece of paper with the betting lines, you didn't mark down our producer Robbie's prediction.
Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Max Miller's upset. I'm upset. I think everybody else is upset.
I saw that pitch perfectly from up here as the umpire moved. I think that was enough inside the zone. I do think his zone is also liquidated today.
It's super. He's just not consistent.
But I noticed that you didn't put Robbie down, and Robbie was staying to being a man of his word, and he said under for 14.5 total hits.
That's a crazy line to take.
He was saying that that's what he said originally.
Well,
but he can't change it now. So he put the under. He's a man of his word.
I also took the under on that line. Hall's taken off for third, and Upperman wears it. And he continues to be the league lead in hit by pitch. Saying he didn't get hit?
You're saying he fouled it off.
He fouled it?
It might have hit his bat instead of
Did it hit the knob of the bat?
I think so. I think I heard it hit the knob.
Dude, that's absurd. Now to count 2-1 to Upperman. This is our third time around the order now. And we are in the third.
Taking a big lead off, trying to play mind games.
Playing a lot of mind games back there. That looked like the same spot to me, but
we can't complain too much as he's out here just doing his job the best to his ability. But at the same time, your zone has to be consistent. Like whether it's consistently out, consistently in, it has to be consistent in one way. And if it's never consistent, then that's not great. Well, do you think that should have been a ball?
Yeah, I was questioning
I think
the ball.
It should be. That's what mind games do.
Runner's going off for third. Upperman swings and misses. And he gets hit with an overthrow. And he'll trot slowly down to home. It'll be an E2 in the books on the swing and miss. And a full count now, and the run rule is in effect here in the third.
Run rule is in effect, so this could mean less innings for Matthew Rutke.
Yeah, I don't see him going past the fourth.
So as of right now,
which means it would be impossible for him to hit the line.
The line for Rutke looks like it's going to be the under, and the line for hits with this math looks like it might be the over. So it looks like I might go 8 for 8.
Upperman's going to walk.
I'm telling you guys, I would be fine starting to gamble on this minus Jovi Savalio, as he is the only person up in this press box that is under the age of 18 and not legally allowed to gamble in the state of Indiana.
We'll go over to Kamari Thomas, who's 1 for 1 on the day. His first time up, he singled in the infield on the right side. Second time up, he walked. And he'll go for the bunt. Roberson going to make the throw. It is in time. Is it a sack? Does that even count as a sack?
I would. I'd consider it a sack. Well, did it... See, that's... Maybe try to take it back and see if it'll do it, if it'll advance the runner just off of there.
Yeah, we can do that.
Bunt, batter out at first.
Oh, I accidentally hit pop out. Hold on. Oh, wait, no.
Bunt, batter out at first. No sack. There we go. Because technically it is somewhat of a sack hit, but you don't want to say sack unless it scores a runner.
Right.
Which is weird that it would mention sack.
Well, it counts as a sack. Bunts are considered sacrifices if they advance runners. But does that apply if you're still winning by 10?
I have no clue.
Yeah, that's considered a that's considered a sack bunt.
Okay. So are you gonna get it into the books as one? Or?
Yeah. Sack bunt. There we go. Groberski popping up in right field. Arnoldo Velasquez a lot of ground to get over to that ball, but it will retire the side. The Oilmen strand one, but not before they put one more up on the board. And run rule is in effect after 3 innings. We'll be back with more Oilmen baseball right after this break on the Region Sports Network.
Are crushing. See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasted, bread. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Who is the IBEW? We're the people who bring the power to your home. The ones who make sure your phone calls and internet keep speeding along. We build things like schools and hospitals. We bring the biggest shows and sporting events to the world. Keep America's railroads on the right track. Help cities, states, and the federal government work for you. And we proudly build products made in the USA. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, the IBEW.
Welcome back to Oil City Stadium. Matt Rutke, through three innings of work, has thrown 41 pitches. You've got Seth Berquist here alongside me, James Chalice, here at Oil City Stadium. And we have been playing baseball for about an hour and 10 minutes, about an hour and 12 minutes.
Yeah, we're still making kind of time.
Somewhat.
I don't think anything will top our game that was under 2 hours.
Yeah,
However, the game before that was like 3.5 hours.
3 hours and 23 minutes. I will never forget that day. I was exhausted.
And I wasn't at that game, so Seth Berquist had to be on the call all by himself.
All by myself. I
brought up a player.
I brought Robbie in the last 3 innings.
Really?
Yeah. And Jackson was here for a little bit, and Max Miller and Jack Wilson were here for a little bit. And I don't mean to point out the obvious here, but Max Miller had a pretty disgusting overthrow going on to second. Bit of a rough warm-up for Max Miller in that inning.
Things happen. It could have just slipped out of his hand. Before the game, the PA announcer, Jovi Sabalio, and the producer, Robbie Castellano, we were all playing catch out in left field. You know, there were a couple throws. I'd say most of my throws were on line, but there were a couple that were off. So, you know, it happens. It can slip out of your hand. It's not that big of a deal. Just as long as it doesn't translate to the actual game, it's fine.
Two 2-0 to Doug Loden, who's 0 for 1 on the day. The 3-hole hitter struck out his first time up. Anthony Mangano going to play base coach for the Vikings. He swings and misses at that one. And the 2-1 is swung on and missed. Did a 2-2 count.
I mean, he's fighting to get that strikeout right there, moving from a 2-0 to a 2-2. Might try to get him on a chaser here, but I don't know how well his pitches move outwards.
Well, also, that's the problem is that it's a righty on lefty matchup.
Exactly. So you really, it's hard to get those guys on the chase because a lot of your pitches don't move out.
Yeah, you've got to find a ball that's going to drop more than it's going to move left to right. And he's going to foul off a fastball. I don't hate the idea to just try and hum that thing in.
No, exactly. I don't see a problem with trying to spike a heater inside that box.
It
just fouled off.
High cheese. Just buzz one by his eyes.
I don't know. Loden has a pretty good box.
Oh, ball 4 outside. And the runner will take first base. Lead off on first with no outs. We'll go back to Coffee. 0 for 1 on the day.
Try to buzz one straight by his eyes, but just outside too. And that was just way too much of a ball for Loden to even take a hack at.
Sees a ball there.
I just noticed Vikings have 3 errors in this game. But I can remember vividly every single error that happened. But
you know, it's kind of one of those stats today that's kind of creeping up on us. You know, errors will really do you in, especially against this Oilman team, as that's driven just out of the glove of Drew Church. It's a single, and now 2 on and no outs.
So runner inside scoring position, and you score 1 run, you take that run rule off the board.
Yeah. Of the 10 runs the Oilmen have scored, 8 of them were earned against Viking pitchers. But yeah, after the run rule playing in effect here, last thing the Oilmen want is to let the Vikings put one up. Gets a strike there. Fouled off towards the Oilman dugout.
This is the start that you need if you're Rutke.
Quickly in an 0-2. Barnowski got a free base his first time up. Here's the 0-2. Check swing. He didn't go.
Now, that pitch missed the zone, but that was a great pitch.
No, that was a good pitch.
Trying to get him on the chaser. Didn't miss the box
by
a significant margin.
No, we talked about this on Sunday a little bit. Using the extra pitches in the count to your advantage. If you're quickly ahead in 0-2, see if you can get him to chase. Use a pitch to get his eyes up high and then give him another pitch down low. Swing and miss. Gets his 3rd K of the day.
And that's what he did. He played with it a little, got that ball outside, just throws that low and in the zone, and swing and a miss, gets his 3rd strikeout.
Yeah, and he's got room in the pitch count to work, you know.
He's halfway to that over, Seth.
He's halfway. But I really don't know if he's going to pitch the 5th. Foul tipped. Called strike. Henrik Conniff gave the first hit of the day for the Vikings. A single on a line drive to left. That one broke a bit too much. It's out of the zone 1-1.
Still a nice pitch. It's an 0-1 count.
You got him to chase a little. Yeah.
You shouldn't play with it at an 0-2 count, but at the same time, a pitch like that, Conniff's a guy that will chase after these because he likes to hit so much. And that pitch outside, I don't see a better pitch being thrown inside that moment. Now, if it was an 0-2 count or a 1-2 count, especially a 1-2 count, that's a strikeout all day because Conniff is swinging at that.
It's a ground ball over to second. Derek Holmes scoops it up, fires to first. It advances the runners. Now 2 in scoring position with 2 outs.
Now, this is a positive yet a negative for this Vikings team. Having 2 runners, one of them gets in, you knock the run rule out of effect, at least for right now.
Right.
But you have 2 outs. You can't, there's no margin of error. You have to find a gap and get a base hit. Otherwise, you're still getting run ruled at this point.
Drilled out into center. Nick Upperman is going to grab a fly ball from Thomas Corley. It ends the 4th. 2 are left stranded. Thankfully, no run score from the Hammond Vikings. And after 3.5, it's still a 10-0 ball game. We'll be back with more Oilmen Bats right after this break on the Region Sports Network.
Northwest Indiana is unique. It feels like a family. I'm proud to partner with VP for small business development, for supporting homeless shelters. There are many benefits, not only for job creation, but economic growth and development, their commitment to community.
Hear more from Monica and the Whiting community at bp.com/whiting.
We don't go to the office, we build it. This is a truism with Ironworkers Local 395 and the Northwest Indiana Contractors Association. Our goal is to exceed our customers' expectations. We provide a skilled, OSHA-trained, drug-free workforce, as well as many other certifications from our 4-year training program. Every time you hire an ironworker from Local 395, you should feel confident that you are receiving highly trained, highly skilled, and drug-free journeymen and apprentices who take their job and your project seriously. For more information, contact us at 219-763-7900 or ironworkers395.com.
Bottom of the 4th here at Oil City Stadium. Cole Hockman due up for the Northwest Indiana Oilmen. Behind him will be Termero and Hall. Alex Krass in 2 innings of work through 36 pitches. And we'll actually go to Mike Fedor instead. I did see him out in the dugout. I just didn't expect him to pop in this early. But then again, we've been through the batting order twice. This is around the time where you're going to start to see some switches.
Inning. Bottom of the 4th.
So Fedor back in.
Taking a nice hack at his first one, just knocking it back off. Showing that he's not afraid to swing, and he already at least thinks he knows what pitches are going to be thrown by Alex Krass.
Batting .222 so far this year. Sees a called strike 2 quickly behind.
That was a nice pitch. Just dropped straight into the zone. I mean, I can't blame him for not swinging at that.
Playing out of the College of Lake County. Ball up and out. Swing and miss. He'll go down swinging.
And that's just a great, I just got to say, set of pitches by Krass.
Yeah, the whole at-bat was just completely in his favor from the beginning.
You know, first pitch was a little bit, like, not even a little bit. He was on top of it. He knocked it backwards. Second pitch, Krass is like, you know what? I'm going to throw a ball that's just going to drop straight into the zone. And then, boom, next thing you know, strikeout swinging.
He gives a similar pitch to Luis Termero. He swings and misses on it. Now it's a 1-1 count.
1-1 with one out. But Tamaro's a fairly confident hitter. The only problem I see right now is nobody is on the field in order for him to drive in the runs, which is what he does the best.
Right, and that's the stat he cares about the most. He leads the league in RBI, and he said that's really the only stat to me that matters the most. I just care about getting the RBIs, which I incredibly respect.
I mean, either way, he takes a walk.
Down.
If you can't get those hits to drive in the RBIs, don't even let it affect your at-bats.
He's already got an RBI today. That'll be his second walk. He came around once already.
Well, but if there's nobody on the bases, he doesn't want to have RBIs or at-bats without RBIs, so he just takes the walk. That way it counts as a plate appearance, not an at-bat.
We'll go to Kevin Hall, 1 for 2, as he swung like his life depended on it and missed. His first time up was a double.
Every single batter has swung at the first pitch that they've seen in this inning.
That one fouled off. I actually do want to take a look at first pitch strikes for Hammond. Yeah, 54% first pitch strikes from Crass. And swing and a miss. It's a 3-pitch K to Kevin Hall. He'll go down, and we'll have a pinch hitter in Ricky Robinson.
So, a big inning as of right now for Crass, with getting 2 strikeouts, both of the outs recorded in this inning, and Nigro is up to bat after this.
A lot of substitutes coming in here.
Yeah, thought I'd give you that little heads up, Seth. Even though I really didn't give this substitute, I'm gonna give all the credit to Robbie Castellano for pointing it out.
So that means Church is done for the day. And it looks like Derek Holmes is going to be done for the day. There's a lot of movement happening here. Which I guess Robinson and Nigro taking over in the middle infield makes sense. That would add up. 2-0 is high. That was Crass's 51st pitch. I think Eddie Quicho might be due up next here for the Hammond Vikings. Curious to see if we will get a appearance from Anthony Mangano. His last appearance against the Oilmen kind of collapsed.
I mean, Quicho held his own the last time he was here.
Drilled out into left, directly into the glove of Baranowski. It retires this side. And after 4 innings, it was the first inning that the Oilmen don't put any on the board after 17 pitches. We'll go to the 5th inning right after this break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Oilman Baseball on the Region Sports Network.
No one ever called it the great indoors. Get out and join us. Our hands are the tools. The outdoors is our office. And our climate control is the climate. We are the Laborers International Union of North America, the best paid, best trained construction professionals in the state. We build Indiana, and we're ready for you to come build it with us.
These days, it's recommended that you keep your social circle small. Of course, as the original light beer, we've always recommended that. It's Miller time.
You guys are crushing it. See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasted and bread. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost premium meat.
Here in Northwest Indiana, whether the game's heating up or the sun's going down, there's nothing quite like finding yourself in the right place with the right choice in hand. And for many of us, that choice is a cold Miller Lite. Great taste, less filling. Tell them what to do, James.
Drink responsibly. See, I remember that one because that is such an important detail right there. If you're going to drink, have fun, but do it responsibly.
Fifth inning of Oilman Baseball is brought to you by Miller Lite, celebrating 50 years of Miller time. Matt Rutke surprisingly still out there on the bump. 59 pitches through the first 4 innings. To get past this prop bet line, he's got to pitch pretty much 3 strikeouts here, as I'm pretty confident we're going to see a reliever. Curious whether the reliever is going to be Ethan Gans, Noah Crines, Jackson Montgomery. And Roberson's going to lead off for the Vikings as he takes strike 1. First pitch strikes, baby. First pitch strikes. That's all we're here for.
Yeah, the guy's getting hyped up because of the strikeout line, and Aman Khan and I are the only 2 people that took the under on this. So unless he throws 3 strikeouts in this inning or he stays in,
he's not staying in. There's no way. People are throwing around out there in the pen.
So he has to get 3 strikeouts here.
I can't even tell who it is. Oh, that's Ethan Gans. Pitches in the dirt. Count goes 2-1. Matthew Rutke has 81% first pitch strikes.
Yeah, that's. I you can hear I'm speechless. That is amazing.
Drilled out into right. Kevin Hall under the ball. Makes the grab. And there's no way that Matthew Rutke can hit that prop bet now. James Chalice is doing absurd dances to my right.
I'm hyped.
I'm going to miss both lines today. That really
don't speak to a head because you might jinx me. 6 more hits need to be knocked inside the next 3 innings.
We also took opposite sides of the bet for hits. I have the under on 14.5.
So we took the opposites for both.
Which I should have known.
So as of right now,
no,
I'm not even going to talk yet because they might keep him in. We have no clue.
Yeah, nothing's official yet. Pitch makes the count 1-1 to Zach Norwine. Pitch is outside 2-1. That's drilled right up the middle. In the air, it's going to one-hop. Nigro throws to first. It's an overthrow, and Norwine takes off for second. That's an E4.
Yeah, I thought that he grabbed that.
It was off the dirt. I saw it off the hop.
See, and that would have been an amazing. I
would have been a great play.
If you would have caught that
at that point, just go for the dive, man.
Yeah,
like that's.
You're close enough.
This will be number 10, who literally isn't written in the lineup.
Number 10 is Washington.
Matt Washington.
See, I remember the players, Seth. Just, come over and ask me about it.
I just like to consult the sheet because you know how often all of these teams have a number mix-up.
But if you're not on the sheet, you should not be playing. Is he on the sheet over there?
No, he's not on the sheet at all.
And
this isn't the first time the Hammond Vikings have done this either.
It is technically illegal for a player to be playing in a game unless they're on that lineup.
But this happens all the time.
Our
Hammond.
lineup was also given to us way sooner than it was given to the umpires, so there was potentially a name or a couple names written down after we got it.
That's chopped foul on the left.
Matthew Rutke had 113 miles an hour. I love when the scoreboard does that.
And it's a 1-2 count. Okay, so we found out, there's a cord under the counter by Jovi Savaglio, and when he kicks it, it beeps. I think we've now realized that him kicking the cord is starting the timer.
And it started again. He just kicked it.
It's a 2-2 count.
The new ball boy with a nice little dime over.
When did he take off for second? I'm getting distracted by literally nonstop beeping to my left.
I didn't even see him. Oh wait, no, Seth, you're losing your mind. He got to second on the
Oh
air.
my gosh, he got to second on the air.
He goes to steal third though.
Taking off. Looking for the double play. They'll get it. It's a Midwest Orthopedics double play, and it'll end the side. And we'll be back with more Oilman baseball, bottom of the fifth, right after this break on the Region Sports Network.
There's a shortage of roofers across the country. Here at Roofers Local 26, our signatory contractors are in need of a well-trained workforce, and it's our job to provide that workforce. We are looking for people that are self-motivated, people that are reliable, people that are willing to give a hard day's work. In return, they get a good paycheck with good benefits. This is not a job, this is a career. If you're willing to put the time and dedication in, we're willing to provide you the tools and training necessary for you to succeed in the roofing industry. We've been doing this for almost 100 years. We know how to get the job done.
When you're done watching your workdays go down the drain, get out and join us. Out here, we don't scrub, we screed. The only drying is cement, and it's okay if things get dirty. We are the Laborers International Union of North America, the best paid, best trained construction professionals in the state. We build Indiana, and we're ready for you to come build it with us.
You guys are crushing it. See how 8 grams of healthy protein and Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasted and bread. Cheese, 10 more, go.
I'm getting shredded.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Back here at Oil City Stadium, we'll get Sam Nigro. First pitch low. It's ball one. Now the count's 1-1 to Sam Nigro. I had a hard time finding him out there in the roster. He fouls that one off, just into the net.
There we go.
There you are.
He's a little bit late on these.
Yes, he is.
I was wondering why I couldn't hear myself.
He's going to ground it over to third. Coffey makes a throw just barely on line. And that's the first out of the side.
Yeah, nice grab there. Pretty good throw by Coffey, but great throw by Corley, too. Record the first out of this side.
Now we'll go back to Max Miller. Miller, 1 for 2. Crass threw 53 pitches through the first 3 innings, and that's grounded over to short. Conniff scoops it and makes the play. Back-to-back groundouts against the Oilmen. Quickly 2 outs. We go back to the top of the order. Nick Upperman. This will be our 4th time through the lineup. Run rule still in effect here in the bottom of the 5th. We got to get through 6.5. Upperman bringing back the neon bats after he cracked his new red bat back on Sunday.
Sad to see it go, but glad to see this bat back.
I missed this bat a lot. He's got this pink one, and he's got a bright blue one that is absolutely beautiful. Quickly ahead, 2-0. He's 1 for 1 with a single and 2 walks. Take another 3-0 count here. if you're going to bat 1,000 on the day, preferably it would be with multiple hits. But 3 walks, I guess you can be somewhat happy with.
That's still a great OBP.
After a certain period of time, I'm going to get sick of
getting
walking. And he takes a 4-pitch walk. He'll head on to first for his 3rd walk of the day. And he stays perfect as we go over to Kamari Thomas, who's also 1 for 1 on the day. As he has a single, a walk, and a sac bunt. So the OBP took a hit after that last at-bat, but he's still 1 for 1 on the day. Garnica on deck as he took over for Ryan Groberski at first. Thomas cracks that one into the gap. It'll find right field. Upperman decides not to go for third. It's another single, and Thomas goes 2 for 2.
So pretty nice hit right there. Just got past Matt Washington, which is a hard guy to hit it past. Matt Washington's very fast, and he has a very quick reaction time to when that ball's hit. He plugs up either side of the gaps in either second or short, no matter where he plays. He usually plays in second. He plays it great.
Gavin Garnica up to the dish, currently in the portal. Takes ball 1 outside. Garnica's batting .238 on the year with 1 extra base hit. Swings and misses. Low changeup, maybe? I think that was a changeup. There was no way that was a heater.
No. If that was a heater, that was a very, very slow.
Yeah. Ball outside, it's 2-1. And we'll take a high one.
I mean, great eye by him.
Yeah, he's seeing the pitch as well. I mean, the only one that he swung and missed on was a little changeup that was already coming in pretty low. He just wasn't expecting the break. Swings and misses at the fastball. Just a little late on it. Was probably expecting more off speed.
I'd swing at that one.
Yeah, I'd swing at that too. That's fine. Time called by Garnica. Full count with 2 outs and 2 on.
Great way to leave Crass wondering.
Runners go, and it's fouled off. Small trot of shame back. Thank you, Rob Canciano, for the trot of shame cam, which still upset that we never sponsored. And that one's fouled off.
Guess what's up on the screen? The trot of shame cam.
The trot of shame cam. They're going again. Just keep expecting steals because they're coming. Another payoff. Called strike 3. Got him. Changeup dropped into the zone. And Garnica goes down on the backwards K. 1 hit leaves 2 stranded for the Oilmen. And it's still 10-0 after 5. 2 straight innings of no score. We'll be back with the 6th inning of Oilman baseball right here on the Region Sports Network.
Who is the IBEW? We're the people who bring the power to your home, the ones who make sure your phone calls and internet keep speeding along. We build things like schools and hospitals. We bring the biggest shows and sporting events to the world, keep America's railroads on the right track, help cities, states, and the federal government work for you. And we proudly build products made in the USA. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, the IBEW.
Northwest Indiana is unique. It feels like a family. I'm proud to partner with VP for small business development, for supporting homeless shelters. There are many benefits, not only for job creation, but economic growth and development, their commitment to community.
Hear more from Monica and the Whiting community at bp.com/whiting.
Welcome back to Oil City Stadium. A bit of confusion here as we're trying to figure out who took over because I see a sub everywhere. It looks like Nigro is at short. Who's on who's at second? That's
Number
Nate
3.
Burdak.
Hurts me to see that Matt Brekke is still up on that mound. 2 strikeouts away from that line.
I thought I saw some other movement around here. Matt Rutke is still out on the bump. We weren't expecting him to stay out this long. James Denton is the hitter at 0-2 on the day.
Gets another first pitch strike.
Mike Fedor's in right field. So Mike Fedor in right. And in left. Is that a Don in left? Count now, 1-2. This dude in left's not moving. I can't see his number. That's 36. That's a Donna Barca. Full count now to James Denton. The center fielder is Kevin Hall.
So Seth got it all figured out.
Cracked up into center. Kevin Hall rushing in on it. Makes the grab. Nearly falling over. Cracked bat for James Denton. It's a fly ball. And we'll go to Doug Loden. So I'm pretty sure the only thing left from this starting lineup that still stands is Rutke on the mound and Max Miller behind the dish. Defensive alignment is now from left to right, Abarca, Hall, and Fedor. From third to first is Robinson, Nigro, Burdak, and Garnica. Loden takes ball 1 outside. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout and a walk.
Now, Loden's usually a great hitter. He's actually one of the best hitters in the league. And
he was last week he was Hammond's best pitcher and batter.
That was, because we covered it on the
Northern Line podcast.
Tune into it on Tuesday at what time, Seth?
11 a.m.
There we go.
Get strike 2 in the zone there.
I wonder if they're just going to keep him out there for the entirety of the time. Most likely not.
I highly doubt it. I think we'll probably see a closer in the 7th. I'm just curious who. It's a 2-2 count to Loden. Rutke's at 10 pitches on the inning already. That one's fouled off.
Great way to stay alive.
And here's the 2-2. Well outside. misplaced.
Yeah, back-to-back counts move now to full.
Which, less likely that you're going to find a K out of it.
I mean, Rutke still most likely could.
He's still a powerful pitcher. And he grounds it right up the middle. Burdak is going to miss the scoop. It goes in the book as an E4. And we will continue play.
So both teams knotted up at 3 errors, and we've seen this a lot from this Oilman team, leading the league in errors. However, they're still getting those wins.
So Joe Coffey back at the dish at 1 and 2 on the day. I wasn't expecting the error count to be this high.
No.
But I guess not, like, we have completely gotten rid of the starters for the day.
Well, there were still 4 errors, 4 or 5 errors with
right.
the starters.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying, though, is like now that we have these subs in who we don't see a lot of for the Oilmen.
2 of those errors, though, came from a throw from right field in the Vikings team.
Called strike 1, goes to 2-1.
Wanted that one.
Fastball outside corner, looked good. Healthy pitch. Drilled high and deep into left field. Adana Barca rushing to the ball. Drops it. Loden takes off for second. I think that's a single.
Yeah. It's a single. It can't go inside the books as
it can't be an error
because
he had to rush to that.
If he would have
much.
made it's my principle of it is if there's going to be a play where like that right there, if he would have made that catch, you and I would have been going nuts up here in the booth. So if he makes it, it's a spectacular catch. So if he
probability,
drops it, it's not shocking.
He had a rough first step, but that shouldn't determine.
No, because that would go in as like an invisible error.
Right. Or mental error, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it.
Mental error, that's what I meant. Because you got mental errors, invisible errors, actual errors.
Brank Baranowski is 0 for 1. So he takes ball 1. The left fielder for today has walked and struck out. Gets a strike swinging. It's 1-1. Big swing and miss.
One-two count is big here.
Rutke at 93. He's creeping. He's creeping. Grounded back up to Rutke, looking to turn 2. He gets 1. Does not get 2. And they'll take a fielder's choice.
I would be surprised to see Rutke come back out, so that means that after this, at bat, Rutke could be done for the day. It looks like the betting line officially won't hit there, but the other one's still open of 14 and a half hits, and that's going to be a tough one to get. Only 11 hits right now on the board after that fielder's choice.
Henrik Conniff comes back. 2 outs with 2 on the corners. Loaded on third, Baranowski on first. And that is swung on and missed for strike 1. And here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed again. Quickly 0-2.
Yeah, kind of trying to drive in these runs right here, right now.
Got to do it to stay alive.
I can envision what he's trying to do, too. He's trying to hit it between that gap of Nigro and Robinson just to try to get that base hit and send Loden home.
The 0-2. Ball high.
Nice take there.
That was a good take. You know, that's a hard one. You see it's a breaking ball coming in at about chest height.
Do you swing at it? Do you not?
It's a coin flip whether it's cutting straight across or if it's going to drop the slightest bit and call you out.
And with the calls today.
Yeah, also questionable. Ball high and in on the fastball. We go even at 2.
Jovi Savalio putting his head down, getting a little bit sleepy up in the booth.
We're tired, man. It has been a long day. We had kids camp today. We had a lot of kids out here watching Jackson Montgomery teaching little kids how to field.
Pitch looked good, but just broke outside.
That one looked good. That one looked real good. And the payoff. Swung on and missed. And it retires the side. No run score. 1 hit, 1 error out in the field. They leave 2 stranded on the corners. And just 1 more inning of play before the run rule finishes it. We'll be back with more Oilman baseball right after this on the Region Sports Network.
We don't go to the office, we build it. This is a truism with Ironworkers Local 395 and the Northwest Indiana Contractors Association. Our goal is to exceed our customers' expectations. We provide a skilled, OSHA-trained, drug-free workforce, as well as many other certifications from our 4-year training program. Every time you hire an ironworker from Local 395, you should feel confident that you are receiving highly trained, highly skilled, and drug-free journeymen and apprentices who take their job and your project seriously. For more information, contact us at 219-763-7900 or ironworkers395.com.
No one ever called it the great indoors. Get out and join us. Our hands are the tools. The outdoors is our office. And our climate control is the climate. We are the Laborers International Union of North America, the best paid, best trained construction professionals in the state. We build Indiana, and we're ready for you to come build.
Welcome back to Oil City Stadium. We just discovered that there's 2 32s on the mound, or 2 32s for the Vikings,
yeah.
just out on the field.
Which is that's a bigger no-no than not having somebody on your lineup. That's a bigger no-no. You're not.
There's a good to fair chance that Alex Krass has not been pitching today, and it's been Vesnica this whole time.
From up here, their faces are not distinguishable.
No,
so,
I just see blobs of bodies.
Exactly.
There's nothing out
there. You just see the body, and then you see what the pitch is right before it hits the mound. So from up here, doesn't look, like it's either one of them in particular. It also doesn't help that one is wearing the 32 away jersey and one's wearing the 32 home jersey.
We'll go to Mike Fedor. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out swinging his first time up. Takes a ball in. Sees a strike there. And that's popped foul. Count goes 1-2. Mike Fedor out of the College of Lake County.
In Illinois.
In Illinois, not the Indiana Lake County.
Yeah, we got to mention that every time.
The College of Lake County does not exist in Indiana.
That's why I was wondering where that was. Seth, are you excited for has the Porter County Fair reached Porter County yet?
Oh, I don't know if it has. I was just at the Tippecanoe County Fair out in Lafayette, Indiana on Monday. Had a good time. Saw a lot of cows and cattle and such.
Porter County Fair is really, really fun. Now I like Will County, but Porter County Fair.
My favorite is LaPorte County. That's my favorite fair.
I've never been there.
I think they do their fair the best. Oh, it is. We are in the last 4 days of the Porter County Fair.
I might have to go over there one day, Seth. You and I take a little trip over there off of work activities. Bring the entire crew out there.
That one fouled off. I'm going to be going to Pierogi Fest on Friday.
I have a game on Friday, unfortunately.
Swing and miss. Fedor goes down swinging for the second time today. And that brings us back to Luis Termero. Termero has walked twice and grounded out, so he's 0 for 1. Swings and misses at the first one, still trying to get that first hit of the day.
Yeah, if you're someone like Termero, you don't want to end your day with your batting average starting with O, whatever. Very, I don't know if you saw that. That was a risky move. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He stood there and was rocking his bat back and forth with one hand.
Termero knew he wasn't swinging at that next pitch. He swings and misses at that one. It's 2-2.
And now,
Termero,
if you're the pitcher, you have to strike him out here.
You've got to get him here. Termero out of Coastal Bend College, looking for a nice school to pick him up. And with the numbers he's put up recently, I'm sure he's going to end up at a real good school.
Wanted that pitch right there. Good choice not to swing at it as it was in the dirt.
The Oilmen have played 13 position players so far today. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. Termero's not happy with the call. He goes 0 for 2 on the day. Now there's 2 outs with nobody on. We'll go to Kevin Hall. He's 1 for 3. Now the center fielder. He's doubled, grounded out, and struck out. Takes one on the inside corner. It's strike 2. Well high and away, misplaced pitch there. 89 pitches for the current pitcher.
Both Hammond and Oilmen finding their bearings in that pitching field.
Took a little while with Bagby having a rough start.
And that's what I was talking about. Bagby's usually super on or super off, but they usually take him off before he can tank his ERA.
That's true. But, I mean, he gave up a lot. Swung on and missed. 3 strikeouts. An incredible performance. And that ends the 6th inning. It's still a 10-0 ball game. All the Oilmen have to do is put away 3 to end this game. We'll see if it comes through right after this break on the Region Sports Network. Montgomery.
These days, it's recommended that you keep your social circle small. Of course, as the original light beer, we've always recommended that. It's Miller time.
There's a shortage of roofers across the country. Here at Roofers Local 26, our signatory contractors are in need of a well-trained workforce, and it's our job to provide that workforce. We are looking for people that are self-motivated, people that are reliable, people that are willing to give a hard day's work. In return, they get a good paycheck with good benefits. This is not a job, this is a career. If you're willing to put the time and dedication in, we're willing to provide you the tools and training necessary for you to succeed in the roofing industry. We've been doing this for almost 100 years. We know how to get the job done.
Inning of Oilmen baseball brought to you by Laborers Local 41, currently representing 1,200 members who work in the construction industry in the Northwest Indiana area. They are the fastest growing union of construction workers and one of the most diverse and influential unions representing public service employees. For more information, visit laborers41.com. A new pitcher has taken over on the mound for the Northwest Indiana Oilmen, and it is probably the most animated player in the Northern League in number 1, Jackson Montgomery.
I don't know about that. I'd say AJ Van Bogart.
I don't know about that.
Straight animation.
I don't know about that one. But Jackson Montgomery, a very strong pitcher, one of the more wholesome people I think I've ever met in my life. In 17 innings pitched, he has an ERA of 1.059 on 2 earned runs, giving up 5 hits in those 17 innings.
And I need 4.
The bet line, the
35 is Kyle Crabtree.
Yes.
The bet line is 14.5.
The prop bet is 14.5 total hits. I took the under.
I took the over.
We're at 11.
I need 4 hits.
We're at 11.
I need 4 hits.
With Jackson Montgomery, it ain't gonna happen.
I need 4 hits.
So due up is Kyle Crabtree for the Hammond Vikings.
Something was telling me to take the under on that line, but I just decided to take the over. And I mean, a 7 for 8 isn't that bad.
And Montgomery draws in the dirt, and we are ready to get things kicked off. Crabtree takes the dish. Crabtree batting .333 on the year, no extra bases. He's going to hit the first batter with the very first pitch of the at-bat. So the leadoff runner will take first. And now we go to Breck Barnos. Nope.
Robertson.
That's Mike Roberson. I saw the blue helmet and assumed.
I saw the 28.
Quick glance in a blue helmet. To me, that's just Mike.
Right in front of us is Amana Barca.
Grounded over, looking for a double play. They get the overthrow. Garnica E1 to put runners on the corners. Or E3, my bad. Now
and if the errors didn't go in the books, the hits could happen.
And now we'll go to Anthony Mangano. What?
There's no
That's
way.
not Anthony Mangano.
There's
Don't
no
even
way.
don't even announce who this is.
Jovi, do not. Do not.
Do not do that.
It is Anthony Mangano.
Oh
I gotta look at the face. It is Anthony Mangano.
It is Anthony Mangano. It's a 1-0 count. I'm not used to seeing it in a helmet. You know,
Yeah.
the head shape and the hair really kind of do it for me when I'm trying to identify Mangano. So he fouls that one off on the right.
Yeah, I saw him as he backed away from the plate. I just noticed, and I was like, oh, that is Mangano. Usually don't see him up there as he pitches, but just trying to throw guys in there to get at-bats.
Swing and a miss. It's a 1-2. Still looking for that first out with runners on the corners. If the run scores, we play more baseball.
I want my bet to hit.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him.
Absolutely phenomenal pitch, even though I am disappointed that a run did not get pushed in. That pitch on that count, I said it earlier, and it was when Rutke was up. A pitch like that works the best on a 1-2 count. Excellent pitch, proven there, made him sit down on a swing and a miss.
Matt Washington comes back up.
This is his second appearance, his first time up, grounded into a double play. Sees ball one. Ball two now. Quickly behind 0-2 is Montgomery, trying to find a couple outs here. Double play still in effect here. It can happen. Double play opportunity. It's grounded foul on the right side. Count goes 2-1. Washington came into this game batting .080.
That is not good.
That's rough. He is 2 for 25 on the year. Pitch gets past.
Looking for the run to score. It's a 10-1 ball game.
That means more baseball, and the bet is still alive. Having a lot of fun up here in this booth.
Hey, Jovi.
Now it's a 3-1 count here. And now a 3-1. Let's see if we can put away Washington here. See strike two.
Full count.
It's grounded right back up. Miller trying to make the play. He'll let it roll foul.
Nice job there. Second time he's done that today. Just left it where it went foul. And
my gosh, the first time he did that was back in the first.
And Max Miller is the only player that's still out there that was out there at the start of the game.
That is true.
Max Miller is the only player that has remained there the entire game. And
well, we still had
Termero back. He was the DH.
Okay. Well,
oh, we do get a seventh inning stretch now. That's fun. Wasn't expecting that to happen. And the payoff. Fouled back once more.
I mean, he's staying alive out here.
Montgomery's pitched 13 pitches this inning. This is unlike Montgomery. The run is not earned.
No, it just got away.
One more time. Here comes the payoff. Ball up and out.
And 2 on with 1 out.
I mean, Robbie Castellano saying, I demand a Moncon. A Moncon sitting right in front of our minicam. That is the shot that you are seeing right now. Moncon is right behind there.
Mike Caston.
Is he not? Move to the minicam, Robbie.
Mike Caston going over to have a chat with Jackson Montgomery. Bit of a strategic talk here. There is a new hitter, but I don't know if this is Krass or Vasnica.
Yeah.
There's no way to tell.
I mean, I would say I could sprint down there and check, but they're not going to do a pitching change.
Yeah,
so.
There's not going to be like a pitching change.
Well, I would say if we've been calling the man in black the entire game, Krass, call him Vasnica.
You just want to call him Vasnica? Let's call him Vasnica.
And then if you have to swap their stats, swap their stats.
All right.
Might as well not mix it up and say somebody batted when they didn't.
Vasnica fouls off the first pitch. 2 on, 1 out. Double play could end the side here. We're still looking at 11 total hits so far on the game. The prop bet line was 14.5. Oh, the original 32 was James Denton.
Oh. There's 3 32s on this team.
No, he never left.
No, but that means that there are 3 32s on this roster.
No, there shouldn't be.
I'm not saying necessarily like in this game. I'm saying in general because they have Vosnaika, Cross, and now Denton. So they have 3 players assigned with the number 32 on their roster.
I'm pretty sure it's 1-2, I think. And that one's going to be fouled off. We'll do the 1-2 again.
Still no hits in this inning yet. 1 run scored.
Here it comes. Called strike 3, got him.
That was a fantastic pitch.
That pitch moved.
That was I can't blame him for not swinging at that. That pitch was nasty.
The Coppin State University student putting in the work.
Now Doug Loden up to bat, and Loden usually fairly dangerous, not able to get going today.
Loden is 0 for 2, strikeout, walk, and a reach on an error. So 2 for 3 in OBP.
Yeah, but that's not acceptable for Loden in his eyes.
Yeah.
For him to be the reigning player and pitcher of the week on this Hammond Vikings team, going 0 for 2 technically
more
on the day.
He wants more.
That's not acceptable for him.
1-1 now. See strike 2 there.
That was another nice pitch.
Yeah, he's moving these bad. His slider just dissolves.
And that's the thing with a slider. It just disappears. You don't see it.
The 1-2 fouled off. It's a 9-run ball game. Hammond couldn't find a run until this 7th inning. Sun completely gone. We're playing under the dark of night. Called strike 3 again! Montgomery, 24 pitches, 1 unearned run on no hits out in the field. And we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. It's time to stretch here at Oil City Stadium. We'll be back with more baseball right here on the Region Sports Network.
Wait! Let me help. Lando Frost. Premium meat. Delicious. And no byproducts.
Toss it in.
Et moi?
Okay. Make the smart choice. Land Frost Premium Meat.
There's a shortage of roofers across the country. Here at Roofers Local 26, our signatory contractors are in need of a well-trained workforce, and it's our job to provide that workforce. We are looking for people that are self-motivated, people that are reliable, people that are willing to give a hard day's work. In return, they get a good paycheck with good benefits. This is not a job, this is a career. If you're willing to put the time and dedication in, we're willing to provide you the tools and training necessary for you to succeed in the roofing industry. We've been doing this for almost 100 years. We know how to get the job done.
When you're done watching your workdays go down the drain, get out and join us. Out here, we don't scrub, we screed. The only drying is cement. And it's okay if things get dirty. We are the Laborers International Union of North America, the best paid, best trained construction professionals in the state. We build Indiana, and we're ready for you to come build it with us.
Back here at the bottom of the 7th at Oil City Stadium. And we're going to have somebody join us here once we find out where this cable goes.
I don't know
it's
where
behind you.
Oh, because this is my mic. That's why it was
yeah,
turned
you're using
off.
the wrong mic. Here you go. Use this one. Matthew Rutke has decided to join us after his start here on the mound. Rutke started with 6 innings, giving up 3 hits and no earned runs with 4 Ks.
Yes.
For a very strong ERA of 0 on the day, and bringing you way down from. I mean, you were already had a pretty stellar ERA going into today.
Yeah. I was very proud of my start. It, just try to get ahead on guys and let them hit it.
Yeah, you came in today with a 1.5.
Wow.
So you're, taking over on the bump for the Vikings is Anthony Mangano. The Oilmen only need 1 run to wrap this thing up and go home.
Yeah.
The prop bet is over under 14.5 total hits on the game.
We're at 11.
I took the under like a smart person did.
Okay,
I
buddy.
don't mind that line.
Hold on. You for a line the other day, you had 20.5 Oilman hits. I don't want to hear anything about you with smart with hits.
We were very close to hitting that line, by the way.
Yeah. Wait, who bet the over?
I did.
Seth.
We were
Wait, no,
very
today,
close.
over on 14 hits.
Me.
Wow, that's disrespecting me.
No, it wasn't necessarily against you.
I'm kidding.
I did take under.
He
on
also
the
had you
strikeouts,
under on Ks.
So, hey, so did Amon.
Hey, sometimes.
Dude, Amon took the under on that. I was actually
Amon
shocked.
had the under on
Sometimes
Ks.
it's just about playing the small ball and just let him ground out, rolling the double play.
And that's the type of pitcher you are. You know, you're not always a huge strikeout guy. Coming into today, you had 11 innings, 14 strikeouts, something like that, or maybe it's backwards.
Well,
I had 22
it's backwards
going into today.
Okay.
But
so you were looking at like 14 strikeouts or something like that. Like,
I mean, I just like let him put in play. Don't walk a lot of guys,
Yeah, as Seth and I were talking about this the other day. I don't know if it was on recording or not. I said I would rather have a guy, even if he doesn't get strikeouts, that has a low ERA than somebody that gets strikeouts with a high ERA.
Boy,
Anthony Mangano rips one out, one hops the left fielder.
I think that's Ricky Robinson.
That is, what did I say? Did I say Mangano?
Ricky Robinson hit
Mangano's
off of
on the
Mangano.
bump. That's why my
There
brain
we
was
go.
Ricky Robinson.
A lot of substitutions, so I can't blame you, Seth. You're having to put these
the
in-game
Oilmen have
changer
played
and call the game.
The Oilmen have played 13 just position players today. I'm annoyed. So now,
Sam Nigro.
Sam Nigro, who's 0 for 1 on the day, has grounded out to third.
I faced Sam through high school and live at bats at home, and he's got to be one of the most disciplined hitters I've faced. Just doesn't he won't bite if it's outside.
Sam Nigro playing out of Colby College.
So would you say that you think you could get him on the chaser?
I mean, it depends, honestly. He's really good at putting the bat to ball skills, but maybe sometimes.
He's got an OBP of 444.
That's nice.
Slug isn't too high, but
I think the times I faced him, I think maybe a hit, but otherwise a couple ground outs. But
here comes the 3-0. In the dirt, he'll get a 4-pitch walk.
Well, it's great that you pitch for contact because it keeps your team alive in case if a
exactly.
ball does get put in play.
Yeah, you know what? The last thing you need is like the one time the ball gets hit out into the field, your guys are sleeping. But we'll go back to Max Miller, the only player in the Oilman lineup who has seen every inning.
Right. Great catcher. I love throwing to him. I love throwing all the guys on the team.
You guys seem to have some pretty good chemistry out there today.
He's great defensively, for sure.
How was the energy from him today?
Good. I mean, I know.
Are you a high energy guy when you're up there on the bump, or do you prefer calm, cool, and collected?
I like getting hyped up on like a big strikeout there to end the game. I was pretty hyped, but otherwise, I'm all about rhythm and like moving fast. If I'm in a groove, I want to go.
Can understand that.
Yeah.
Now, Seth, if a run does score, is the game automatically over?
Yes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I didn't know if...
Which Mangano's throwing a lot of balls right now. If he just walks somebody around.
I didn't know if the Vikings have to have another play or...
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that there's a couple outs here, so we have to continue on with this game. Because we're at 12 hits right now.
Mangano's just not...
Swing and miss. Count goes even at 2. Mangano has pitched 15.2 innings with 14 earned runs for an ERA of 6.25.
And we were looking at him when making, because, little bomb drop for those at home, we're making a first and second team All-Pro. And he was on the relief pitchers section for us just because he is like I would say he's like the face of relief pitchers in the league for not closing but relief.
Yeah.
Because that's all, like, he only comes in for closing and relief.
Right.
So he was the face of it. However, with the ERA that high, he has to get it down in order to slide inside those.
I mean, I noticed a lot of these teams we play really don't have a deep pitching staff.
No, we're the only team that has like a relief staff,
I mean, if
like
you
at all.
If you get the starter out of the other games.
Miller drives this one deep into right field. Robinson's tagging up. He won't tag or won't move along. And that's the first out of the side. We'll go on to Nate Burdak.
No, he's a two-way.
So what does Burdak play?
Second base.
Okay, so second base and pitcher.
Well, I think he's a switch hitter, too.
Really? What can he not do
I
then?
thought he was a right-hand hitter last time I saw him play.
Nate Burdak.
Maybe he did his stuff on Mangano and realized that it's harder for him to pitch if he's on that side.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it says he bats righty. In the book, it says he bats righty.
So he's a switch.
Switch hitter is.
But I mean, I have something in here for switch hitters. Like I have who bats switch. It's in here somewhere. I know it is. Mason List is a switch hitter.
Yes, he is. All right.
It's a grounder into the glove of the first baseman. They look to turn 2. They get 1, and he drops the ball. And runners will stay on the corners. That's a fielder's choice. Was that short or second?
This is Adana Barca.
That right there, the arrow was on Conniff, the shortstop.
And now I go to Adana Barca, who took over in left field.
Oh, there's 2 outs.
First appearance of the day. It's 2 outs now.
I thought he dropped the ball.
In left field?
No, I thought that Conniff dropped the ball.
No, it was on the transfer.
Oh, okay.
It was on the transfer.
So he made the grab.
He got the fielder's choice.
And went to toss it back.
And he steals.
Runner goes, ball outside. Like it's nothing. It's a BP stolen base for maximum speed and efficiency. Look to BP and Whiting, an energy company with a purpose.
And now that's 2 runners in
scoring
position.
You have a glove in your hand. Are you hoping for any balls that come back here?
Dude, that passed ball that bounced off the legs of the catcher and up here, that was scary for a second.
Was it close?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, before the game, Matt, we tend to play catch.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's hard for me because I usually I'm a lefty, so I throw with my left.
Yeah.
But this is my father's glove. I don't have a glove of my own.
Yeah.
So I'll either have to catch it barehanded to throw it, or I'll have to throw it with my right, and I'm getting better at throwing that way.
What is report time for media staff?
2 hours before game time.
Okay.
But today we were working kind of all over the place. We had an 11 a.m. podcast this morning.
Yeah.
Then we had a company lunch around 1.
Where was that?
We went to Burrito Stop, which is very good.
Is it good?
Very good burrito place in Whiting.
Like a sit down or a takeout?
It's like a Chipotle type thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's very similar to that.
Just on 119th Street.
It's
like across the street from the
It's like
Dollar
3
College.
blocks from here. It's very, very close. Amazing place. And then we were here for kids camp at like 2. So I've been working since 9:30 in the morning. And that will be a swing and a miss, and we'll keep playing more baseball. We see the 8th after we leave the game-ending run stranded on 3rd.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Yeah, but good seeing you, Matthew.
Great having you on, man.
You've had a great game today.
Thank you
have a great
much.
rest of your night. We'll be back with more baseball here on the Region Sports Network.
Are crushing. See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasted and bread. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Who is the IBEW? We're the people who bring the power to your home, the ones who make sure your phone calls and internet keep speeding along. We build things like schools and hospitals. We bring the biggest shows and sporting events to the world. Keep America's railroads on the right track. Help cities, states, and the federal government work for you. And we proudly build products made in the USA. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, the IBEW.
Reminder that the Oilmen are hosting Polish Heritage Night this Wednesday. Come out to Oil City Stadium and grab a few pierogies in preparation for Pierogi Fest here in Whiting. The game will feature all sorts of sounds, smells, and tastes from Poland. Again, that is tomorrow night here at Oil City Stadium. Your Oilmen will take on the Griffith Generals.
And is that Polish night?
Yep.
So I'll be here for Polish. No,
No,
not
that's
necessarily.
tomorrow. You're at the Cubs game tomorrow.
Oh. Hey, a win is a win. Hey, I'm going to be at a Cubs game for my birthday, actually. Shout out to my buddy Jackson Van Valkenburg. That's a tongue twister of a name right there.
Screw Vuko Broktovich.
Vuko Broktovich. You know, Van Valkenburg. He got me a Cubs ticket for my birthday. And, you know, I just called in, made sure it was fine with you guys. And, you know, you guys said it was fine. So I'll be going over there. And hopefully the Cubs can pull out a win. Hopefully PCA plays in that game. He has a bruised knee.
Yeah, he does have a bruised knee. I'm going to take a prediction. Well, I don't know if he was in the starting lineup today against Kansas City. I didn't even try to look. There's a new pitcher on the mound for the Oilmen. It's Ethan Gans. His last performance played in Elkhart and couldn't complete a full inning of work.
Maybe he'll let up hits here.
And it'll be Coffee to get things started.
Nice pitch to start it off.
Taking strike one. It is currently bottom of the seventh at Wrigley Field. It's a 4-0 ball game. Cubs on top of the Royals. As they just put more runs on the board. As Carson Kelly with Crow Armstrong on deck, so he played today.
Okay, so it looks like he might play tomorrow then.
He probably will. So Kelly put a nice, looks like what was an RBI single. Score is now 5-0. Called strike three, got him.
Disagrees with it. I think that was a good call.
I think when you've seen the strike zone that the umpires put up today in your third appearance, you don't have a choice. You know what's getting called a strike. Whether the pitch was a strike or not, it's your fault for letting that pitch go by. Breck Barnowski's 0 for 2 on the day. Another one of those guys that we have talked about in contention for one of the all teams.
Yeah, I mean, he's a fantastic hitter, so no wonder if he'd be on there.
Not a guy who's played a lot of games, but he's got a lot of power. His slug is really high. And he hits him with the pitch, I think. Nope. It'll be ball 3. Looked like it hit him.
And I think there might be a rule we need to ask the league owner if there's a rule of if it hits the uniform, if it's technically hitting the player.
Play over at third in time. That's the second out.
Nice toss.
Good play by Robinson at third, who's not usually a third baseman. Henrik Conniff comes back. He's 1 for 3 with a single to left his first time up. Since then, he's ground out and struck out. Well, the only two people that I can think that are up against Matt Rutke for player of the game are Kamari Thomas and Derek Holmes, who are both 2 for 2 on the day.
I mean, 2 for 2 on the day is very impressive.
Very strong.
Especially when the hits haven't been that high.
Holmes did have a double with 2 runs. No RBI, though. Kamari Thomas had an RBI, but he didn't have any extra bases. Pitch got away from him there.
Lucky that a runner's not on. The people at Oil City so used to having a 7-game run rule that they're just in shock that it's gone for a full 7.
Well, we were up 10-0 for 4 straight innings.
Called strike 2. Count goes even. Also, we've been playing baseball for 2.5 hours. It's time. We're not looking for another 3.5-hour ball game like we had on, what was it, Saturday, Friday, whatever day it was. Mound visit here from Miller. Just a quick conversation. Quick strat chat.
That's a tongue twister right there, Seth.
Yeah, that I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake.
That's me with league leader. I say
yeah,
league.
Yeah, it's bad. I don't know if I don't know if Rutke.
That was a fantastic pitch, by the way. Great job by Conniff to foul that one off. Just dug in, and it would have landed inside that zone, and he just was able to battle it off. I don't even know how. I would have moved out of the way because I would have thought it would have hit me.
Yeah, pitch had a lot of movement. See, fouls that one off again. We'll keep it going. Gans, fastball, changeup, curveball. There's nothing too fancy with the arsenal.
Wait, repeat those pitches again?
Fastball, changeup, curveball.
No, not at all. And that was a curveball?
That's what it says.
Oh, my goodness. That was a nasty curveball.
Curve there dropped. It's a full count now. So does Rutke, with 6 innings and no earned runs, beat out everything else?
Yes. Well,
okay.
Rutke was in here, and Rutke was like, am I in contention for player of the game? Buddy, you pitched 6 innings, and nobody even crossed the plate. Not even earned runs. There were no runs with you on there.
And that's going to be a walk to Conniff. He'll take first base.
We should have made a line on walks.
Ethan Gans, after getting the 2 quick outs there, is starting to slow down a little bit. He's at 15 pitches. We'll go to Kyle Crabtree, the first baseman. His first time up, he was hit by a pitch. That was Jackson Montgomery. Pitch almost hit him there. It was inside in the dirt.
Yeah, but it wasn't moving like a heater, so he had enough time to move out of the way.
Pitch is a fastball right down the middle. We're getting a strike the old-fashioned way. It's 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, you can't take that. You have to. I don't care if that's not your zone. You have to swing at that.
Pitch is fouled off. And it's a 2-2 count now as Gans reaches 19.
I'm up here loving it in the booth. I'm not tired at all. I'm loving it up here.
I've been working for 12 hours.
Yeah, that unfortunately does suck. You've been working an hour longer than I have and doing a more difficult job. I think that this game is fine. It's still under 3 hours. Like, Seth, I believe that Seth and I are the...
Pop straight up, 2 outs. Burdak calling it. Makes the grab. It's the end of the top of the 8th. No run score for the Hammond Vikings. But they did put up 0 hits, so we're still under the hit line. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. Stick around. It's more Oilman baseball after this break on the Region Sports Network.
Northwest Indiana is unique. It feels like a family. I'm proud to partner with VP for small business development, for supporting homeless shelters. There are many benefits, not only for job creation, but economic growth and development, their commitment to community.
Hear more from Monica and the Whiting community at bp.com/whiting.
We don't go to the office, we build it. This is a truism with Ironworkers Local 395 and the Northwest Indiana Contractors Association. Our goal is to exceed our customers' expectations. We provide a skilled, OSHA-trained, drug-free workforce, as well as many other certifications from our 4-year training program. Every time you hire an iron worker from Local 395, you should feel confident that you are receiving highly trained, highly skilled, and drug-free journeymen and apprentices who take their job and your project seriously. For more information, contact us at 219-763-7900 or ironworkers395.com.
It's the bottom of the 8th here in Whiting. Game stretching a little longer than some have wanted, but Gavin Garnika's due up. A home run ends it. All the Oilmen need is 1 run, and this game will be over. We will take the under on the prop bet of minus 14.5 hits. It's a gorgeous Tuesday night here in Whiting. Seth Berquist alongside James Chalice here.
Ball got away from Washington.
Seems to be a trend.
Maybe that could be a sign of things to come.
Mangano still on the bump. 20 pitches in his first inning. 45% strikes. Strike on the inside corner.
I think that was a good call.
I think it was the right one. Garnica likes to hug the plate a little bit. Just a tad high. Looked like it might have dropped in, but it's a ball.
Yeah, that top of the zone a little bit liquid in today's game.
Plus the outside corner's been a little bit liquidy. And maybe a tad to the bottom of the zone, because that's strike 2.
I don't know if he thought he went around or...
Yes, he called it.
If it dropped less than we thought it did.
The 1-2. Drilled into deep left center field. Norwine is called off by Baranowski to make the grab. And that's the first out of the side.
That was making... I thought that ball was gone just straight off of the exit speed.
It looked crushed.
I think, you know why, Seth? Wind's blowing straight in.
The wind is blowing straight in.
The wind caught it because it left that bat rocketing.
Any chance of leaving the field, you have to go to right. You can't put it over the wall. So it'll be Mike Fedor, who's 0 for 2. He'll foul off the first one.
Because I don't understand, Seth. Seth, you and I have been working since technically the morning.
Not even technically the morning, dude. I left my house at 8:30. Yeah.
That's technically the morning.
It's not technically the morning. That is the morning.
Oh, it is the morning.
That is caught out in right by Vasnica. And that's the second out. Luis Termero has been dealt the task of putting this game away. Termero's 0 for 2, looking for that first hit. His first pitch is fouled off. Saw the pitch well. He was just a tad under it.
Yeah, I mean, what is he on for today? Is he 0 for 2?
So he's 0 for 2 with 2 walks.
And this would be the time that if he wanted to get a hit on the board, whatever it may be, he gets it right here.
Drops towards the bottom of the zone. Probably thought it was going to drop out of the zone, just didn't drop enough.
And right now's the perfect time to try to hit towards right because nowhere else is going.
And here comes an 0-2. Fouled off. Possibly just a defensive swing there. But
yeah, most definitely a defensive swing. That would have hit him if not.
Take it. Take it.
Let him
wear it.
Yeah, wear it.
Wear it, dude.
Get yourself on base.
Third free base of the day. You go 3 for 5 in OBP.
But I think he's trying to get that
goose egg of hits off the board.
Here's the 0-2. Outside, good take.
Yeah, that was a fantastic take by him. I didn't know what it was
He
going to
wanted
be
it.
called, especially with this box today.
Yeah, it's
I don't know what it was going to be called.
little unpredictable.
However, great call by the umpire.
Ripped down into right. It'll land right on the line. Base umpire calls it foul.
Yeah, he stuck his hands up for foul straight away. And
home plate umpire calls it fair.
Is that Hockman acting as the first base
Yeah,
coach?
that's
He's
Hockman.
losing his mind.
He threw the helmet.
Yeah, he's losing his mind. He's losing his mind. Jovi, you know what to do.
Mike Caston coming to have a chat with the home plate umpire.
Now the question is,
I'm pretty sure in
if they-
all instances like this, the home plate umpire has.
No, he does.
He has the. It's his
but
call.
But the thing is, if it was fair, is he at first? Is he only tagged first, or will he take second?
He was on his way to second.
But he only tagged first, so technically at that time,
I mean, he probably would have given him a single. It doesn't matter. The
Either
point
way,
is,
that
he's
was a hit.
still
It was
stuck in
fair.
a 1-2 count.
They did call it foul.
Umpire telling Mangano to make eye contact here. And we are ready to go. Another 1-2 is put up. Above the eyes, we'll do a 2-2 now.
I can't blame Cole Hockman for throwing down his helmet.
That the umpire made the wrong call.
And if I'm the home plate umpire, I'm flexing the fact that I
Looped
have
out into center. Norwine not going to be able to scoop it up.
And that's a single.
That is a single.
So either way,
So it's a
gets
hit.
that goose egg
It's a
off
hit.
the board, gets a hit, and they cannot call that one foul that time.
We are 2 away from taking the over on the line. The pinch hitter is Nate Brumfield, usually a catcher. Plays a pretty solid left field, too. So you take strike one.
Shocking to see that. I mean, that just doesn't go hand in hand. He plays pretty good catcher.
He also
He's
took
also
a-
a great guy in left field.
Took a win on the mound the other day.
Yeah, I mean, an absolute utility monster. I think everyone at home heard that. That was absolutely hilarious.
Oh,
I
my
think
God.
he's stealing.
Oh, my gosh. The chirping is unreal. Just like we were talking about with Amon, that just – especially with Mangano on the mound, because Mangano and the Oilmen have a history.
I was about to say that, and Mangano's one of those guys that I think it's fairly easy to get inside his head, but it's whether or not he turns that into making him bad or making him absolutely fantastic.
That one's popped into foul territory. It will leave the field of play. Yeah, I could already tell he's quite annoyed when the umpire had to call time and remind Mangano to make eye contact with his batter. You could tell he was kind of like flailing in his arms, like, what are you telling me to do that? Like, his emotions sometimes get the best of him. Swing and a miss. It's a strike 3, and the inning is over. We'll play a 9th. We got a whole nother frame to play. Well, we have half a frame to play. We'll be back with more Oilman baseball here on the Region Sports Network.
No one ever called it the great indoors. Get out and join us. Our hands are the tools. The outdoors is our office. And our climate control is the climate. We are the Laborers International Union of North America, the best paid, best trained construction professionals in the state. We build Indiana, and we're ready for you to come build it with us.
These days, it's recommended that you keep your social circle small. Of course, as the original light beer, we've always recommended that. It's Miller time.
You guys are crushing it. See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasted and bread. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
The Oilmen are ready to rock and roll here in the 9th, and we're ready to rock and roll on August 1st for Elvis Night here at Oil City Stadium. Put on your blue suede shoes and get ready to twist and shout as we pay tribute to the king of rock and roll. We're playing Elvis's greatest hits with an Elvis impersonator and celebrating the music that changed the world. We're in the top of the ninth here at Oil City Stadium. Oilmen up by 9, looking to put this game away. And the Vikings need to get 2 hits here in this frame.
I want those 2 hits, man. Those 2 hits keep me at a perfect 8-8.
Ethan Gans has not given up a hit in his first inning through 21 pitches. Still out there on the mound now.
And coming up to bat first looks to be Roberson.
Roberson is 0 for 3 on the day. The catcher has reached on an error his last time up, but he grounded out and flew out previously. And he takes a heater inside.
They're saying it hit him. Or no, he's asking if it hit him.
I think they might be asking about the jersey tug rule. Roberson pretty much insisting that it didn't hit him. The umpire was more questioning it than anybody else.
I mean, great sportsmanship there to not just say, hey, yeah, it hit me.
He's also 0 for 3, probably wants a nice little hit there. But he'll take a strike.
I mean, I'd still take the OBP. It's a hard situation.
He literally has not gotten on base today.
Oh, okay, so yeah, the OBP either way.
2-1 now. Fouled back, evens it up.
Nice little hack at it right there.
Wind's blowing nice and hard in from left-ish.
Yeah, left-ish, definitely coming in from center, but a little bit left. Ooh, nice decision to not swing at that one.
That was a good take.
Try to get him on the chaser.
Curveball has a lot of movement. That curveball sinks hard.
Yeah.
It acts like a slider.
You know, Con asked us who has the best pitches, and that has to be one of the best pitches right there as he gets him out looking and freezes him.
Called strike 3, the backwards K gets 1 down, and we are 2 outs away from putting this thing in the books. We come back to Zach Norwine. Norwine takes ball 1. Grounded over. Garnica steps on the bag. It's out number 2.
Your game changer's not loading. My bet's about to miss. It's not looking very good for me, Seth.
And it's grounded over. Nate Burdack scoops it up, throw to first. In time, Oilmen win! Oilmen win! It's a 10-1 ball game.
And you know what's even crazier? Con said at the start of the broadcast he thinks the Oilmen are going to get 10 hits today, and they got exactly
10.
I thought there were going to be 17 hits today. I thought it was going to be 13 and 4.
I was looking at more like 12. I'm cool with 13. I'm cool with it. That's a good number.
I was looking at 13 and 4, but very, very disappointing.
Very disappointing.
Didn't hit Seth, I am very disappointed.
Well, we got a lot to cover on this post-game show, so nobody at home, go anywhere, because there's a lot to talk about. We'll be right back after this short break here on the Region Sports Network.
There's a shortage of roofers across the country. Here at Roofers Local 26, our signatory contractors are in need of a well-trained workforce, and it's our job to provide that workforce. We are looking for people that are self-motivated, people that are reliable, people that are willing to give a hard day's work. In return, they get a good paycheck with good benefits. This is not a job, this is a career. If you're willing to put the time and dedication in, we're willing to provide you the tools and training necessary for you to succeed in the roofing industry. We've been doing this for almost 100 years. We know how to get the job done.
When you're done watching your workdays go down the drain, get out and join us. Out here, we don't scrub, we screed. The only drying is cement, and it's okay if things get dirty. We are the Laborers International Union of North America, the best paid, best trained construction professionals in the state. We build Indiana, and we're ready for you to come build it with us.
You guys are crushing it. See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasted, bread. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Welcome into the postgame show here at Oil City Stadium. My name is Seth Berquist. Alongside me is, of course, the real James Chalice. James, I expected a run rule, and then literally just in the 7th, the Vikings managed to put up the one good inning that they needed to actually get a full game in.
It was not a good inning.
They put up a run.
It was a bad inning, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It was a bad inning by the Oilmen. There were no hits in that inning, yet 3 people got on base, and there was a passed ball or a wild pitch that allowed a runner to score. So no hits were in that inning, yet a run still scored. That's not a good inning by the Vikings. That's a bad inning.
Yeah, Jackson Montgomery, the one, it's so rare that we see a performance from him that that just isn't there. That's not something we see very often. I'm not sure what happened today. He seemed like he was in his element just fine before the game. I was talking to him a little bit. He seemed to be in a right headspace when he went out there on the mound. He was jamming out to his walk-up song like usual. The Vikings just kind of found a way to use pitches to their advantage a little bit. Just not the best performance from Montgomery. But final box score, 1 run for the Hammond Vikings on 3 hits with 3 errors. And 10 runs, 10 hits, 4 errors from the Northwest Indiana Oilmen. The Oilmen played a lot of dudes. Saw 13 position players and 3 pitchers. It's a lot of people. I don't know. I think if you leave our starting lineup in and not take them out in the 4th like we did, I think this game ends in 7.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
I also think that the hit marker does get taken into effect. Because there were
absolutely.
Because there were only, I believe, 2 more hits after that, and we needed 4. So keeping in the starting lineup, you're getting those hits.
Yeah, it's
very, very disappointing. I am actually upset that now I am 7 for 8, which isn't a terrible record, but still that a 1 loss on a bet.
So Matt Rutke had 6 innings pitched without any earned runs and 3 hits. Obviously pitching most of this game. Do you think Rutke and the relief duo there were just that powerful, or did Hammond kind of slip up today?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think, number one, Rutke did a fantastic job. And, yes, there were no earned runs against Rutke, but there were also no runs. Like, nobody crossed the plate at all. So even if there was an error with him on the mound, no runs got scored. So no matter what, no runs being scored is even more impressive than no earned runs.
Right.
So he's able to take control like that. Now, I will say the Vikings did slip up lower in the game, like inside the later innings. The 7th, when the pitching was not good, they should have capitalized and scored more runs off of that. However, got no hits that inning, and then ended up scoring off of a wild pitch.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the Hammond hitting today just wasn't really up to par. Coffey had 2 hits, Conniff had 1 hit, and that's all you saw. And by the time in that 7th inning that the Vikings needed to capitalize, you saw guys like Corley and Roberson who didn't have any hits on a pretty high number of at-bats. So just baseball being that individual game that it is, kind of one person ended up affecting the whole team here. And it just ended up not working out for Hammond today.
And Oilmen clinch first.
And Oilmen clinch first place tonight. They will play the Griffith Generals most likely at
they're playing the Griffith
Laborers Local 41 Field. Well, what I'm saying is they're playing the Griffith Generals. It will most likely be at Laborers Local 41 Field at Dowling Park. So be ready for that one. That'll be August 4th, that Tuesday.
August 4th,
5th?
unless August 4th, unless the 4th gets rained out, then they will play the 5th.
Right.
And if Hammond takes that number 2 spot and they beat out Elkhart, then both games will most likely be played in Hammond.
After today, Hammond is currently in 3rd because they were tied with Elkhart, so now Elkhart taking that 2nd place spot, so it's possible.
Hammond's only a half a game back.
That's true. That's true. They're only half a game back. I'm not going to take them out of the fight, and those two teams are going to see each other a lot in the next 2 weeks. I'm not taking Hammond out of this fight at all. It's absolutely possible that they put some magic together and they end up hosting as well on the same day. But we will reward, before we sign things off here, the Midwest Orthopedics Player of the Game. The only way to ensure you can be this athletic is with Midwest Orthopedics. To be your best, see the best. It, of course, is the starting pitcher for the Northwest Indiana Oilmen. It's Matthew Rutke. 6 innings, 3 hits, no runs at all, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. It's a no-brainer for this one.
Well, yeah, I mean, the no earned runs in 6 innings speaks out more than anything else. It doesn't, and we were talking with Khan before the game.
Right.
Great guy. But he was saying, he doesn't pitch for strikeouts. He pitches for contacts, and he even admitted it. So, and we were saying, and I would rather have a dude pitch for contact because it's not necessarily flashy, but like you said, it's all fun and games that you get strikeouts until a ball is put in play and your guys are a little bit slow to react. And all it takes is that little bit of a misstep, you're a little bit late on the jump, and that's a base hit. So for him to always put these balls in play, usually on the ground, for an easy 5-3 play or an easy 6-3 play, he does a great job in keeping his team involved, and that's the reason why he has 0 earned runs in 6 innings in this ballgame.
James, any last words before we finally send this thing home and wait for another baseball game tomorrow?
Go Cubs while I'm out there.
Go Cubs. They just won 6-0.
And go Gens.
And false, but I'll let you have it.
Okay.
That brings us to the end of another exciting game here at Oil City Stadium. Tomorrow, your Oilmen are hosting the Griffith Generals for Polish Heritage Night. First pitch is set for 6:35 p.m. Before we sign off, a huge thank you to Rob Cassiano for his work in bringing you tonight's broadcast, and to Jovi Savalio for helping me keep up with statistics throughout the game. One final time here from gorgeous Whiting, Indiana. The final score of today's matchup, Oilmen 10, Hammond Vikings 1. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast here on the Region Sports Network. For everyone in the Oilmen organization, this is Seth Berquist alongside James Chalice reminding you to create your own extraordinary and tune in next time.